Hello, we are Skits. Welcome to the Voices Inside Your Head podcast, episode 3.
My name's Ethan.
I'm Morrison.
And I'm Xavier.
Woo!
I love how you always just have the different intro, you know?
Yeah.
I'm Ethan.
Ethan!
So
Okay.
you had something
Yeah.
that you wanted to talk to us about
Yeah.
that you were so secretive about. I don't know what it was.
No, that was it.
What?
About the 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
That was it.
Well, you
Like-
said it was going to be in the podcast, and we talked about it before the podcast.
No, it wasn't supposed to be. I mean, it was like just something I needed to tell you before the podcast.
Then why didn't you tell me right then and there?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You
so
hiding things
today
from me?
on our card, we're going to be talking about the gun laws and mass shooting.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's going to be a really big debate.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And we also talk about our goals, so like our subscriber goals and what we are going to do for that.
Yeah.
You want to start with a small topic and then hit with the zodiac signs and then get into the big one?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yes.
for our viewers, we
Get off your
saw
phone.
we had 64 viewers on the first episode.
Yeah?
8
Was it 60?
subscribers.
Was it 64?
Yeah, but when we left,
Yeah.
we checked.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
We had 8 subscribers.
Yay.
I've been nagging people. I've been like, yo, can you,
I need my fix, bro.
Yeah, you
I need
wanna-
my fix.
I need to subscribe to my
Subscriber
channel.
fix.
I need the viewers. But,
I need that money.
yeah, so our goals is 50, 100, 500, 1,000. And
Yeah.
for each goal we hit, we will
Do something crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
a million.
So,
Are we doing? Didn't we agree on if it's 50 subscribers, we were going to do a live, not like a live stream, but like one of these, like a long video of until you get Vera off
Yeah.
of Monster Prom.
so we
Should
do a
we-
live stream. We do like a Twitch. We're recording on YouTube.
Should
Yeah.
we
Put it
tell?
on YouTube.
Should we tell that story?
No.
About your failures.
We can
Yeah,
tell
well,
them,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
I'm gonna tell
No,
him
please,
right now
don't do that.
about. So basically, the story between him and Vera. Vera is a fictional character.
A snake
And,
woman.
yeah,
A
a Gorgon.
Yes.
Gorgon, yeah. I can't for some reason. It was just it's Gorgon in my head, but I know it's Gorgon.
I think
I
it
mean,
is a
you can
Gorgon.
say Gorgon or Gorgon. It
Okay,
doesn't matter.
well, she's a Gorgon.
Okay.
And and basically the whole point of this game, Monster Prom, is like get a girl or a guy for prom, for like the Monster Prom, and they're all different creatures, you know. Like you've got one that's a werewolf, you got one that's like a robot,
Yeah.
you got one that's like a fucking vampire,
I have one that's Cthulhu.
yeah,
Kazoo.
and Cthulhu, and it was. We've played this game like
Three
or
times?
4 times, yeah. And every single time,
Oh, yeah.
Xavier tries to go for this girl, Vera. And she is
The hardest-
so hard
she's
to
the
get with.
hardest person in
Yeah,
the game.
And every time, when it matters the most, when his choice matters the most, he all the time goes, what do you guys think? To us, like, what should I pick? And we're like, well, you know, we think you should pick this one, but, you know, it's your choice. And he always picks what we go with,
It's always wrong.
and he always fails,
It's always
and
wrong.
doesn't get her, and then he, like, goes and cries in the
I
corner.
we say, don't listen to us. You know?
And you listen to us.
Yeah.
But he goes insane pretty much every time he doesn't get Vera. And we want to do a live stream
Yeah.
of
Until I
us
get
of
it.
all of us playing because I've yet to go to prom.
I
Get a
have-
prom
I've got
date. Yeah,
prom.
you've got a prom.
I have
date.
like a 50% record.
You have like a 25% record.
I mean, everyone in
Because we
Monster Prom
played
is
me and
pretty
you
hard
played
to
like
get.
4 times and you've only got the computer guy.
I mean, yeah. I guess 25.
Yeah.
Actually.
But when he played, it's 50%.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I've yet to get one. But Xavier just wants to cover up and go to sleep forever after it's.
I don't want to live anymore.
But we all do different voices and stuff inside of the thing.
Yeah, I
you know.
love doing the voice
Yeah,
acting.
I love that.
Because there's no voice acting. in
Yeah,
it.
and
Yeah.
it's a lot of reading. You know, like there's some gameplay to it. You know, like you need to up your stats in order to get certain people, but most of the time it's like narration and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I guarantee you, how long do you think it would take? How long do you think it would take? I think it would take probably
How long
like
does
2
the
games.
How long does the
Well,
game
we usually do a full
take?
game,
They
and that's
get
2
about-
hours.
Is
Okay.
it's about an hour or two, yeah?
Yeah.
So 6,
6 hours. You think
6
3
games?
games?
3 tries.
3
yeah.
games?
I fucking
Yeah.
suck.
I thought you
maybe 2.
If you get it on the first try, that'll be amazing.
Yay.
But
Cut the stream short.
Yeah.
you know,
But
play
I mean,
something else.
it'll be about 2 hours regardless, and it's just insane. I hope you guys are ready for our voices to slowly die. Because if it takes more than one game, we're going to have to narrate a lot.
I'm going to need a drink.
Yeah.
It's a lot more funner and entertaining to watch us play video games like our Minecraft this morning.
Funner's not a word.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
It's not a word, you know.
Yeah, moving on.
No.
Whatever.
I just hate.
Nah, it's cool.
No, but yeah, we'll do that. And then what did we agree on 100 subscribers?
100,
I don't think we did we?
No, we can talk about that, and then we know what we're gonna do for 500 and 1,000.
What was
500?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
But 100, what do you? I mean,
it's got to be something. Obviously, it's got to be something bigger than.
Yeah.
It's got to be something bigger than.
We burned down the house.
No.
Live on podcast.
No.
Whoa! Inside the house.
So guys,
burn ourselves alive.
Right now, I'm feeling immense heat, and I can't breathe because of the smoke.
Mom, just to warn you, the house is on fire.
What? Why is it on fire?
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I'm asleep.
I'm going back to sleep. You tell me what you want to do.
We need to get out of this house.
No.
We need to get out of this house.
Nah.
But my coworkers at Panera know what I'm talking about. That's a little bit I do there all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Burning down.
Yeah.
But what we could do is another live stream of us slowly dying in Super Mario, or the Nintendo what's it? The Switch games that come with it. The
1-2 Switch.
1-2 Switch. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we slowly die in that as well.
Because that's exercise.
We actually die in that.
We could leave it up to
into
the viewers. They could put in the comment if anybody ever. I've looked at episode 1. I'm like, please comment, please. But
no one does.
Yeah. If our viewers, want to comment on what we should do for 100, then we could do that. If not, we'll pick something. We'll probably do a live
100 is your chance to put in your input on that. But 500, did we say we were gonna get tased?
I thought that was 1,000.
No,
Was
I
that
say
500?
500 we get high.
500 we get high.
Yeah,
Wow.
We get high or drunk, mostly high.
And what do we do? What are we gonna do though?
I mean, we're just gonna have a normal podcast.
We do whatever
but get
high people do.
Just talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could do something
Laugh.
else high. I mean, try to play board game or.
No, we would fucking. We've tried playing board games drunk, and it does not work.
No,
it just doesn't work.
Yeah. But we could do something like that, and then 4,000 subscribers.
Then
we finally get to the top. We'll get tased. Every single one of us.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm terrified of getting tased, but I'll take it for 1,000 subscribers.
That or pepper spray. Pepper spray?
I've been pepper sprayed.
Oh, really? Is it not that bad?
No, it's fucking terrible.
Oh.
I was one of those kids who those D batteries you put it on your tongue and they go to.
Yeah, like taste.
That's fucking amazing.
It's delicious.
And I found out the Game Boy charger also did that.
Yeah.
And
you fucking just put it on your tongue?
While I was playing Game Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's delicious.
I've never once in my life have I put a D
electricity.
battery on my tongue.
It's good.
Dude, I would buy you a
It's
D
good.
battery.
I just got some battery acid going down my
It
throat.
has like a really
No.
sparky taste.
Dude, fucking
Like TV static?
Yeah.
50 subscribers during that Monster Prom thing are also gonna get you a D battery. You can
fucking lick the D battery?
Dude,
No, I don't want to put lick and D in the same
Dude,
sentence.
Ethan, you need to lick the D.
No, I don't want to
Yeah.
lick
Put
the
the
D.
D in your mouth.
It's not gonna
Just
happen.
lick
Enjoy
the
it.
D.
Shut
It's
the
not
fuck
gonna.
up.
It's
Okay.
not. No, I have a choice.
I have a podcast name. Lick the D.
Lick the D.
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's what we're gonna do. So 50, we will do a live stream, a monster prom. 100 is up to you guys. 500 is we will get high or drunk.
Your
And
choice.
Then,
Yeah.
1,000 we will get tased. So there we go.
On camera.
Yeah, on camera, live, in front of everyone. So
Yes.
Ah,
What?
episode 2.
Episode 2's out.
Yeah.
How many views?
Great.
0?
None. It came out like
Yeah.
10 minutes
That's
ago.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It came out like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it literally just came out.
Dude,
Yeah.
I watched the first podcast and I loved it. I loved the part. The only thing, obviously, the most obvious thing was the mic.
Yeah, so
But-
actually happy you brought that up because I wanted to mention I didn't do it in episode 2, but in episode 3 I bought like $25 worth of stuff to fix my voice. So episode 3 should be sounding like crystal clear.
It's
If
amazing.
it's not, let me know and I'll still try to fix it.
Yeah.
I'm recording on a laptop, but I have a whole bunch of shit over here just trying to make my voice sound better. Like these waves.
Well, when you did it, when you showed us, it actually sounded a lot better. There was no like high pitched, like.
Yeah,
I mean, you took it out.
Yeah, they never hear that because we edited it out.
I mean, we edited it out. But his other stuff, like there would be a real high pitch,
Yeah.
like ringing, and Morrison edits out, but it was just too much to bear. Too much. There was so much wrong with that other one, like the little piece that comes out of the disc, the stuff that goes to
Yeah, I got a new one. It was like $6.
Yeah,
so good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that white thing was the reason that the podcast that should not be named didn't come out.
Oh yeah,
Episode 0.
Episode 0, where we were drunk.
Yeah, we were.
Oh shit! Yeah, we were, weren't we?
And
Oh wow.
we figured out after like 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, we talked for a really long time.
Yeah,
We talked for at least 3
I went
hours.
back and I was like,
Exactly.
I didn't even record.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes of recording.
Everybody didn't record any of it. It
And
recorded 2 minutes.
we were not crushed because we were drunk. We just went in the other room and started playing some board
Yeah.
games.
I mean, this is a normal conversation we would have had anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, it's not about the money, which money would be great though.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah,
again,
I mean, always.
we don't. True. But if we don't make any money, as long as you guys are enjoying your entertainment and shit,
Yeah,
that's
because
what matters.
we do this shit anyways. Like, legit, we do this anyways.
Yeah.
We sit here and we talk, and we lose track of time. We're like, fuck, it's been 3 hours?
Yeah, we were playing
Shit.
Minecraft this morning, and we were talking, and I was like, oh shit, I need to go get ready and go get Morrison and shit. So,
Yeah, that... I love...
You don't look over here.
I hate you.
What are you doing? You drawing a penis?
No, I got bored and I drew a line.
Why you draw a line? You're bored of us, Morrison?
No, because you gave me stuff. And
Yeah, that's
We
the
told you
right
what it was
time,
for.
And you
I can
fucked
write
it.
times up
okay,
here.
But
There's
okay,
space.
whatever. I hate you. These garbage.
Whatever.
That's my new thing on the podcast now.
I hate you.
Whatever.
I hate
Just
it
do
so
a
much.
Episode of whatever every time.
Oh, yeah, but I think what we should do as well is I was thinking about this earlier when I showed you guys one of the 15 styles of rapping that Claudeca did.
Yeah.
I think if we start doing music, like actually start doing music, we should ask producers to give us beats to sample it.
Yeah.
And if they let us, obviously we give them. If it booms, we give them some of it, but also give them credit. They're like, hey, this guy does a fucking great job.
One of the beats I really want to do is that one beat that we did in your truck that one time.
The fucking SpongeBob one?
No, not the SpongeBob one. It was like
I don't remember the other one. I don't remember.
it was
Put the money in the bag.
It was
Put the money in the bag.
We could do that one too.
Put it in.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that one
there's
was
like 2
actually.
beats I want to do it on. So.
It was funny because me and you actually tried to freestyle, and then
It was all right.
Morrison was over there going, "Woo, yeah!" And then we were like,
Yeah.
"Morrison,
Yeah.
Morrison, Morrison,
Yeah.
Morrison," and he was just like, I can't come up with stuff on the spot.
Yeah. But I mean, like last time we were drinking or something, you just started rapping, and we were like,
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
didn't even tell you to.
Yeah,
we were like,
it was
"Morrison,
like-
why don't you do this when we
because
tell you?"
I don't.
It's got to be in the mood.
yeah, just hit.
Yeah, because you can't just go make songs.
Yeah, we can, and we will.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
mean,
can't.
there's
Whatever.
a-
Don't beat me
There's
again.
I was at
Beat
work
you.
like 3 days ago, and I
Really?
came up with the little tune. I already told Morrison
Yeah.
about this,
Mewison.
but but I came up with a little song, a little tune. I was like,
Song.
it was like, I don't want to live no more. I just want to die some more.
Mm.
It's a really sad, depressing
Look
song.
at that fucking Juice
you know?
WRLD inspired shit.
Yeah, Juice WRLD, I love him. But and then Morrison, you wanted to come up with like a
Yeah,
song
for like the Voice in Your Head podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made it a fucking depressing Steven Universe song apparently.
yeah,
For the intro?
No, just like
a song for our
separate song.
podcast.
talking about like the voices in your head. Because you can pick a song about that easily.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Do a little rapping part in it and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah.
when he told me about it, it kind of sounded like Steven Universe.
Yeah.
It was like the
Didn't mean for it.
voices in.
The voices in your head.
Oh
The
yeah,
voices
you're
in your
obsessed with
head.
Steven
It's
Universe.
a
mean
good
for it
show.
to sound like
I mean,
that.
a lot of people like it. It's a good show.
I'm not saying it's a terrible show. I'm just saying you're obsessed with it,
Yeah.
I'm
and
just
I hear
saying-
about it all the time.
I'm just saying there's a reason for that.
Goes deep.
What does?
No, it's fucking autism.
Oh, autism.
So you're calling RJ autism? He loves that show.
I didn't say anything about RJ. I meant just me.
Oh.
It's
Just
like,
me in general. I'm
I
autism.
don't know what it's called, but there's just some things that I just get attached to,
Mm.
and it
You wanna
becomes
fuck,
my
right?
life. Like, you remember my Michael Jackson period?
No.
I do.
I remember you had a Michael Jackson poster, but
Yeah,
I
that
never
was part of
once
that
heard
period.
it. I never once really was a part of
Yeah.
your Michael Jackson period.
It was
Michael
fucking
Jackson's
about
good.
2 years, maybe.
Was it in middle school? Oh, my voice just
Oh my
broke.
God.
Middle school?
Yeah, about that time. It's when I had my DS. I had fucking Michael
Well,
Jackson songs.
we didn't really hang out much
Yeah.
past till 7th grade, so. I still remember.
I've known you since 2nd grade, and I didn't. Or
Well,
was
I
it
mean,
first?
we weren't really like.
Yeah.
We didn't hang outside of school
I remember
until 7th
I
grade.
remember my first words I said to you.
What the fuck's wrong with your face?
It wasn't that. It was, "Hey, you look like Two-Face."
Oh,
Yeah, because your face was.
that's
tight.
pretty
Yeah.
much how every one of my friends I had up until graduation introduced
I
themselves.
didn't mean
to
it
me.
as a bad thing. It
Yeah.
was just, your birthmark was a lot more prominent then.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I introduced myself to you like, shut the fuck up or something like that.
probably.
Yeah.
No, I think how we met.
I'm pretty sure I met you because you were like, "Hey, I'm doing D&D. You want to
Yeah.
join?"
That's exactly because I wasn't gonna do robotics.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to do robotics. I was like,
And I was like, "Please."
and yeah, he started like, just come to one of them, see if you like it, and then if you like it, join. And then I heard that you were doing D&D. I was like, holy shit! And then I also heard that you were doing a completely from scratch campaign, pretty much. And I was like, holy shit, that'll be awesome. And that's
Oh.
because slowly it went from like 15 people down to just a group of really 4.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
we did it at our the college.
Yeah, at
No.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it slowly moved to
Yeah,
Battlegrounds.
because we had like 15 people. We had pizza. We'd be chilling, and then it just dropped down to 5 people every Sunday. It was great.
Yeah, people just stopped coming.
Yeah.
Like, there
Yeah.
weren't... People wouldn't even die. They would just stop coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that's actually when I got like close to you guys after.
Yeah,
And then
because
after that it was just like
because you didn't know me, but... Because I'm pretty sure what happened was I was a half-orc barbarian.
Yeah.
He was my brother.
I was the
And-
fucking armor. I was soulbound, I think.
yeah, you were a piece. You were if anybody watched Full Metal Alchemist, you
Yeah.
know what this is.
I was
But
soulbound.
yeah, you were a piece of metal armor.
You know-
alive because your soul because you two
It
were
was-
brothers.
yeah.
Yeah.
so-
We fought in a war. I
And
died.
you died, and
Yeah.
I gave
You know what's
some of my
funny?
blood to revive him.
We made this story, and then I saw the parts of Full Metal Alchemist,
Yeah.
and it's almost the exact same thing,
Yeah.
except we added a war.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Because in Full Metal Alchemist, they're trying to bring back their mother who died, and their
Uh-huh.
father left. Because
Yeah.
he later on in the series, you find out he's like the alchemy god or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're trying to bring back his mother, and alchemy is like transmutating.
yeah,
stuff.
it was like a soul for a soul.
yeah, it's the equivalent. So if I
Like the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
yeah, so
So the brother died. He was
I
Shit.
mean, yeah, the mother died, and they were trying to bring her back, and it's illegal. So they did it anyways, and these kids are like 8 years old.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they did it
What
anyway.
the fuck are they doing at 8?
They brought back.
I was watching
Sin,
SpongeBob.
and the brother died. He lost his
Ah.
body, but his soul was still here.
Was bound.
Yeah, and he did a thing on a piece of armor, and it brought his soul
Yeah.
into the armor.
So that's what you
It
were,
was
pretty
literally
much.
our story.
Yeah.
Holy
it's
shit.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Holy shit.
It's great.
Holy
I
fuck.
didn't know that
I-
was anime until Xavier and John said something, and I was like, what?
But it went down from 15 people. It went down from 15 people to me, you.
Him.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the party members.
Oh, the party.
Me,
John,
you,
RJ.
Jonathan, John, Anson.
Well, I didn't take John out of that.
Well, I mean, John was there for a lot longer than other
Yeah,
people
John
were.
Yeah.
was after we moved. He was there for about half of until
Yeah,
when we moved to Battleground. He was like halfway there.
and then he just disappeared.
Yeah.
'Cause
He wasn't there for the year anniversary.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So really, the only ones who were permanent were me, you, RJ, Anson.
And Jonathan.
Well, he didn't. He quit like twice.
Yeah, he
And wasn't there for,
he
like,
just
3
killed his
months.
character
Yeah.
off, and then he was like kind of
Didn't he quit for gardening?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
He did it
came up with
twice.
Some stupid ass excuse like go to garden.
Which, by the way, we went to his house. I didn't see no garden.
No, I didn't see.
I mean, he could have
but-
simply. I hate. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't know if you guys know. I know you guys for what? This is becoming our
Like,
fourth.
Yeah,
year?
4th year probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I really got to know you in sophomore year.
Yeah,
so.
sophomore, junior, senior, and then
This
we're out
year.
of
Oh my
college.
god.
But
In 4 years.
yeah, a pet peeve of mine is I hate when people lie to me. Just tell me, hey, I'm not coming to D&D. I just don't want to play anymore. I'll be like, all right, that's cool, man. No
Yeah.
grudges. But when you lie and I see your ass at McDonald's
Yeah.
and a Big Mac and you said you were gardening, that's the shit I can't take.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I remember we went.
You
to,
were supposed to be gardening.
I remember we went to his house and I said something because of course I did. You know, I pay attention. I'm like, I didn't see a garden there. It's like that's because it was around back. You know, I didn't really want to show it to you guys. I was like, yes, okay.
I didn't really care.
Yeah.
I be honest with you, I was just like, I'm fine with 4 people.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
really wanted...
dude, the only thing I couldn't stand, like, I enjoyed it at the time, but now that I look back, I was like, why? Was when we split our party into 2 different, like, factions,
Oh.
where me and RJ were
I didn't want
the
to. I
good
got,
faction
I
who
got,
didn't want to kill orphans, and then you, Jonathan, and
What do you mean,
Anson were the
didn't RJ
people.
murder the
RJ
whole orphanage?
quit-
No, not at that time. Not at that time. When he got that blade, yeah, that's when he went, and that's why I was like, why am I on your side if you're just gonna kill orphans anyways?
I got roped into my group because I just sat next to him.
No, you got roped into your group because they brought cookies.
Yeah, I brought cookies. I was like, because I love evil stuff. I'm like, ooh, plotting,
No, but I looked.
twisted. And I was like, I'll bring cookies for the bad team. And I literally brought cookies.
I was chaotic good, pretty much. My character was aligned.
I
Like,
was
I'll do
chaotic.
whatever the fuck I
I was
want,
chaotic
but
neutral.
most of the time I'm like, no, I don't want to kill the orphans.
Yeah.
I was chaotic neutral, and if there's any
You're more
argument,
neutral than anything.
I always join your side because
Yeah.
we're brothers, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like giving people a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is what I believe, this is what I'm sticking to. You can pick whatever you want. I'm not going to put you in the position where you have to choose me or them.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you go to them, then we're enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like, it's just
had,
the way it
like,
is.
You played like that the whole game. Like, you already had
Yeah.
your mindset.
Yeah.
Because when you were Kazooie, your second character.
I didn't give a shit
you
about
were
anybody.
Like, you were like, if Mr. Grimsley died, I'm killing myself. And you stuck with it. You were like,
What is,
Yeah.
what is
I didn't
Kazooie?
care. I
feel
didn't-
Like, I feel like Kazooie is like a lawful good, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really
'Cause
steal
he
from
didn't do
anybody.
anything.
yeah, he was stupid.
I killed people.
Good.
Yeah.
I killed people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was always bad
I
people.
was just kind of there, and I just helped whenever I could.
I just
like,
wanted
I was
apple
trying to
pie.
buy stuff in the shop, and Jonathan comes like, "Help! I may have accidentally summoned.
I
a
may have
demon."
burnt down an entire
Yeah.
village and raped and pillaged what was left of their valuables.
Nice.
It's like, how did
He
you
would
do
always
that?
try to break my stuff. I'm like, please. It's open world. You can do whatever you want. Well, not that one. That was really story driven.
Yeah.
But it was basically you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then it was like, of course, I had some kinks to work out, like my weapon.
Dude, I honestly loved your campaign. I genuinely loved your campaign. It was just, I feel like the reason I didn't get attached to it as much was because sometimes there were days where, like, I couldn't show up, and
Yeah.
shit happened, and I was like, fuck, I
Yeah.
could have been there, and then it was like, no, I feel bad because I wasn't there.
It's totally cool.
Yeah, but I was there when I could be.
My
And
character-
RJ,
My character went insane because I got the soul catcher, and it's like every
Oh,
time,
yeah.
every time we kill something, it's like souls.
Yeah, the fucking
I
Demigorgon.
made souls a big thing. I don't know why.
I didn't
but-
use them. I just wanted them.
You brought that pop figure of a Demigorgon
Yes.
just for that.
Yeah.
I bought it so I could have a soul catcher.
But
It was crazy.
RJ, like 2 weeks ago, gave me some feedback, and he was like, "Yeah, you were a good DM, man.
Yeah.
But of course, there were some things wrong, like your damage and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, but since you know that now, I feel like you could be a better DM." And I was like, "All right, thanks, man."
Now, I mean,
Cool.
the reason why your damage turned into a shit damage system was because you were creating new weapons,
Mm.
and you were like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. But then people like Jonathan came in and were like breaking your system
Yeah.
intentionally, like the Infinity Dagger. That was used so overpoweringly.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it was implied that you weren't supposed to have infinite daggers,
Yeah.
but yet he took it to the literal
Yeah,
sense.
because he did something with the class, or I think it was just my system. He was like, okay, so I roll 1d20, and then I times it by this, and then because I have this ability, it does this, and now I have 14,000 daggers, and each dagger does 1d20, and that's 12, so that's like 2,000. And my monsters were like.
Did he say like the max damage you could do was like 300,000 or something?
Yeah, it was
So
a
I was
lot
like,
of damage. I was like, that should not be allowed, especially when you're a level 2.
That's
And then I
not
nerfed it
fun.
and got mad. I was
Yeah.
like,
I was like,
Because I fucked up.
but then this is what I was trying to get to was, you were like, I can either do one of two things. I can either nerf the damage or buff the monsters really fucking hard. And he wanted you to buff the monsters
but all
because
you
he
guys
didn't give a
were weaker.
because he didn't give a fuck about. Like I had a dagger that did 1d4 plus 4. And that was it for the longest time because I lost all my shit.
Yeah.
And these monsters had like 260 health, and I'm over here going, 8 damage.
And the only reason I didn't do like the monsters were so high and stuff, and the damage was messed up because I didn't want to learn 5th edition damage rolls. I was like, I'll just create my own system. Now I see why. I see why now.
I'm pretty sure I was like a cleric battle mage, but I was like barely doing anything with some of my stuff, and it was like, oh.
We would get hit for like 400 damage, and you'd walk over and go, heal you for 8, and it was like, God damn it, Morrison.
Drink a potion.
I was like, I can do more
Also,
shit if I just drink.
took out spells.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't understand spells. Now I do.
It's so much better when there are spells allowed, though.
I will
like
say.
seriously, because clerics and stuff like that are so much more useful.
Yeah, I understand what spells are used in spell slots and all that stuff.
That's the thing is that I feel like playing a game. Jonathan's one is like trying to find the breaking stuff. I just stumble into it by accident.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I did this. I'm like, oh,
It's like,
can't just leave it.
Yeah. And I just, like whenever I found out I was fireproof, I didn't constantly set things on fire so I could walk through it. I was like, I'll use that to help people.
Yeah.
Which I may have. Didn't I kill someone because I didn't think about I was metal and I picked someone up?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like he crushed him or something.
I was like, whoops.
Yeah, but like one thing
I melted them.
in like D&D, right? You have you, who's always the aggressor, the attacker, but you're usually lawful good or neutral good or chaotic, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you have you, the healer, mostly good, neutral.
Yeah, unless it benefits you somehow else, then you're like, fuck that.
And you always have the crazy one, Anson.
Anson's fucking crazy,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
crazy.
He's just like, I'm gonna do my own thing. He's chaotic. He's straight up chaotic.
He's evil.
Yeah.
I say chaotic evil.
Yeah, because if he can't get his way peacefully, he'll fucking kill you. That's just the way it is.
And then the one person I'm missing from my perfect team. Oh, and then you have RJ, who is just straight.
Me and him are a good team on that.
I feel like
we're a good team on
like
that.
a lawful neutral.
Yeah, because he's like, no, we need to do shit by the books.
Yeah.
We need to do shit by the books. We're not gonna kill him. He's like, interrogate him, maybe. He's like, but we're not gonna kill him. And I was like, listen. Eventually there comes a time where we're going to have to kill people. And when that time comes, you need to trust me to have your back. And he's like, all right, cool. He's like, but at least let me talk to them first. And it's like, okay. And then that's what I do. Yeah.
And then the last person I'm missing is, I wish I would have got Wyoming. She played that one time, which was great.
She was really good. She was really good. She played that role really well, yeah.
I want a female. Because all the other YouTube streamers I watch,
female,
like High Rollers or whatever, they always have a female in it. And then you have like a Kim from Yogscast, and she writes down everything.
She does.
And I'm like, that's a person. I know you guys just don't do that. But
I write stuff down, but like I'm not going to write down the whole fucking word for word history.
And that's what Kim does. And I'm like, oh, I want a person like that. And I feel like Wyoming does that.
I write down stuff you put emphasis on.
Yeah.
I write down stuff you put emphasis on. When you're like, there is a statue inside the middle of the town. It's very ornate. And I'm like, okay, statue in middle of town. But then when you're like, the streets are cobblestone. This stuff was built in 1620. I'm like, okay, it's a fucking old town. Okay, I get it.
I just remember it like I'm actually there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
but
like, statue.
You really did have a good campaign. Like I enjoyed. There was a lot of potential. We just didn't get to it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit was going on. And
Morrison, you're probably gonna have to not edit this out, but like put a little thing on the video.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure people don't want to hear us talk about D&D. I mean, like if you love D&D, that's awesome. But like you could just put a time like, if you don't want us to hear us talk about D&D, just skip to this number.
Yeah, I can do that.
But I mean, that's a big part of like what we do. Yeah. You know, like we love role playing in that sense.
I would say, I guess the only broken thing that I kind of like abused is not being able to get drunk. I just drunk anything that someone handed me.
Wait, who died on that drinking contest?
I did.
He did.
How did you?
Because
it was the lucky 7 or something, and if you have a chance, if you roll in that 1 or something, you straight up die.
Because I played into a character who's like, I'll drink anything that's given to me, and he's like, and it was like, you want to try this drinking game that will kill you? It's like, I'll do it.
It
I'll
was 7
drink
shots.
anything.
It was like the lucky 7 shot or something.
Yeah.
And one shot had poison that would straight up kill you immediately. The other 7 were like magical or regular.
Yeah.
Didn't RJ do it and succeed?
Yeah.
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 That was great.
You got like a cool effect or something, like a magical effect. But,
Yeah.
Oh no,
I was like,
RJ
fuck
wasn't
that.
there that day, and you were like, "Hey RJ, you want to try this?" You went, "No." It's like, "Yeah, but you want to do it just for fun, to see if you would have made it," and he did it.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, you
yeah,
see,
we
you
did
could have
like,
done
off
it.
the side.
I'm pretty sure I was still had my first character, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. I was like, I love my character.
You did it. You passed. And you're like, all right, let's do it again. Straight up died.
Oh yeah, I did it twice.
Yeah, you did it twice.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because my character is cocky. That's why.
Yeah.
He's a very cocky man.
I don't think we ever really worried about each other in a battle. You know what I mean?
I did.
Like I all the time was like, well, after the battle, if I was hurt, you come to me first, and you were like, I want to heal you. But like most of the time, when it was like, okay, we're getting into a battle, I'm with RJ or I'm with Anson, who's like the trickster, can give me buffs.
I was always looking at your health, like, is he doing good? Okay.
I'm like, I'm fucking dying. Please give me health. And you were like, health.
health.
Yeah, I literally watched Mr. Grimsley get strangled, and I killed myself.
And I brought him in. He was a guest.
Yeah, he was a guest
time.
who was one time, and he
Yeah.
killed Mr. Grimsley.
But see, I told, because it genuinely hurt me when he died the first time. I was like, why? It's not. This is the like fourth time we're here, and fucking Mr. Grimsley's dead. Like,
It
why?
was funny. It was like I had to make a choice. Do I try to stop Ethan from killing himself, or try to stop Grimsley from dying?
Yeah.
And I chose stop Grimsley because if I stop Ethan, he's just gonna keep trying to kill himself.
But I was like, I was like, and I just slowly played into that part of me that was like missing Mr.
Yeah.
Grimsley until I had a blood dagger, and it was like, blood. I need blood, and I was like, yes, kill everybody.
Yeah, because you
And-
had that sword.
Yeah, I
And
gave
then you brought him back, and I was like,
I gave that to you.
Yeah,
Oh.
so the day
Mr.
the day
Grimsley.
I gave Jonathan
The day-
the antidote to bring him back.
Yeah.
The day he got that, you were gone. You weren't
Yeah,
there.
you
that
weren't
day.
there.
And
Yeah,
then
I
you
remember.
came
Yeah,
back.
because
and
you
you
guys
know,
said you were like, guys, all of you went, I got a surprise for you. And I was
It was the
like,
funniest
I'm fucking
thing.
dead, ain't I?
Because they delivered Mr. Grimsley's body. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. So he was like, all right, here you go. And then he brought him back, and then I brought a guest, and I said I did something else like strangle him, and he was like, all right. And he
Yeah, it was
It
that Savannah McGill's dad
yeah,
or something.
But I mean,
It was
I
John.
forgot how.
It was Jonathan. It was like, I would give you 10
Oh,
gold
yeah.
to strangle him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna attack anybody. I was just like, if he dies a second time and I witness it with my own eyes,
You could have stopped.
I'm
it.
going to kill
You could have
myself.
done
No,
something.
no, I've already tried my heart. The whole time I was trying to find an antidote to save Grimsley myself, and I was gonna kind of like hide him and keep him away from everybody because the last time I was like, yes, Mr. Grimsley, he got fucking killed. So I was like, I need to find something. And I wanted to text you and be like, is there a way I can bring Mr. Grimsley back? But then at this point you weren't as close to me yet, and you were like, no, fuck you,
Literally.
Mr. Grimsley's dead. Shut the fuck up. And I was like,
Jonathan found this thing, and I looked at it and went, we could bring back Mr. Grimsley.
Now
yeah.
I've realized, like, just watching other YouTubers, I realized bringing back someone from the dead is a lot harder. So it
Yeah.
won't be that easy.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Mr. Grimsley back in the next campaign. I'm bringing because I'm reusing everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the half stuff I use.
Watch,
using
I'm gonna
it
fucking
and
hate
changing
Mr.
it.
Grimsley now.
I will
I'm gonna
say-
play into my character and hate Mr. Grimsley, and he's gonna be the nicest guy.
No, he's still gonna be an asshole.
That guest you brought in, he played a mute character, and at first I was like, okay, this is interesting, and at the end I was like, I need you to talk.
Yeah.
I just need something.
No,
from
I
you.
don't even. After, let me be honest with you. After he killed Mr. Grimsley,
Yeah.
everything was a blur. I don't remember what the fuck
Everything
happened.
went dark.
As soon as he started strangling Mr. Grimsley,
Yeah.
everything was a blur. I don't remember anything that happened after that.
I
I was
don't-
like,
I don't even think we continued after that, did we?
We did. You guys were in the.
no, I'm pretty sure he left.
Yeah,
He left early,
Yeah.
and then I went over and got like Love Letter or something, and we played Love Letter.
Yeah.
I genuinely
Oh,
don't remember.
yeah. We stopped. Yeah, I thought you meant like.
I can't remember what day that was. I don't fucking care. It was the worst day of my life. It was the worst day of my life.
It was.
I was like, he was brought back, and I'm so happy, and now I
There was
want to
just
fucking
so
kill
much-
myself.
And I was like, all we need to do is get Grimsley to a safe place, and Ethan will be okay.
Yeah, dude, I would give him like fucking money.
Yeah, you would give
Dude,
him
I would
money.
be broke. I'd be broke.
We finally got out of the thieves' town. It's like, okay, now kill Grimsley. I was like, what do you
What?
He
mean?
was an asshole
Didn't-
to you.
No, he wasn't.
Didn't
It's
he
just
tell-
tough love,
didn't-
dude. He's fine.
Didn't Jonathan try to pay you
To do what? To kill? No.
It's like,
I was like, why the fuck would you pay me? I'll just give the money to Mr. Grimsley.
he was like, I'm pretty sure he said, if you want to continue, you have to kill Mr.
He
Grimsley.
called me a pussy because when we got into Mr. Grimsley was sitting on my back
Yeah.
and walking around and he was like, we walked into an alley and some thieves tried to stab us and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
Mr. Grimsley is in danger, so I'm leaving the alley. And I snuck away.
For some reason,
And then
after
Jonathan
you
was like,
left-
he turned you into a pussy.
After you left, then everyone else left. It was me and Jonathan trying to fight like 6
Yeah,
bandits.
he crippled you.
And I was like,
He was your Achilles heel.
Huh?
He was your
Mr.
Achilles-
Grimsley?
Yeah.
it was.
But,
As long as he wasn't with me when I got attacked, I would have fought.
Yeah.
But he was with me, and I don't want him to die
I
again.
don't even know how you convinced him to follow you. I forgot
because we brought him back to life, it was like, sure, I'll
he was
follow you.
supposed to just be an NPC, you know.
No,
he
he's
was supposed
mine.
to be there in the
He
mountains.
was a fucking
He got locked up.
gremlin. He was a fucking gremlin.
because
I love him.
that's why.
I wanted to get him a tuxedo, but he didn't want a
I could just
tuxedo.
put him on my armor. I just realized.
No, I'm pretty sure he asked for like 5 gold to get some shorts.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that was my last 5 gold, but I had like 200 silver.
But
So-
I should have just ate him in my armor.
a lot of
I'm-
our viewers are probably like, "What the fuck are these niggas talking about?"
We're talking about D&D,
I
boy.
know. If you actually, I've actually wanted to do this. I mean, I know I wrote a list down. Fuck, I didn't bring my book, but I wrote a list down. Next, I won't see you guys because
Yeah, you're gonna be at college.
Damn.
yeah. So yeah, next Sunday there might not be a podcast because we will be in college.
We can get a podcast done.
I mean, yeah,
We can try.
We have to set up,
Yeah.
get on Discord, talk to each other, see
If everything
yeah.
works, there'll be one.
Yes.
But if everything just starts going to
Yeah,
shit,
we
then
might
we'll have to
do it
wait.
next week.
Yeah.
But yeah. So probably maybe a podcast next week, maybe not. But what I was gonna say was I wrote a list down of like all the stuff, ideas we wanted to do. I kind of made a list of like just managing everything around and seeing what we want to do and when we record and when we scheduled.
Yeah.
And on that thing was I wanted to do a late night thing because I'm always up like midnight.
A late night.
Yeah.
What?
Just a late night gaming thing.
Oh,
so
late
it would
night
just
gaming
be
thing.
me on my laptop or when I get enough money to buy a desktop.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
me playing computer games.
Like-
Cause
You're
I
like
watch
Prison
Sips.
Architect.
Yeah.
Like on a live stream?
Yeah, because I watch
Okay.
Sips play
Yeah.
and I love that nigga. Like, go check him out.
Dude,
He's great.
I seen one of his things where it's like, you know how it reads off his donation
Yeah.
thing, and it went. My favorite one, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. He
Yeah.
was like, "Sips, I want to thank you for being such a great person and getting me through the day, and I hope you keep up the good work." And Sips had just enough time saying, "Thank you, I appreciate it." And as soon as he said that, it went, "Shut the fuck up, I fucking hate you."
It went, psych, shut the fuck up.
And he was like,
Ah.
he just continued playing without
I
saying
want to do
anything.
that. And then also, I watch a lot of y'all's cats. That's like the only YouTubers
My favorite Sips donation was, it said, "Hey on Sips, a hashtag, let me print it out," and he put like a whole bunch of like M's or something, and it went, and after
Yeah.
like 3 minutes, it goes, here it is. It says, "You're a little bitch." It was like, oh, thanks for that.
I love hearing them.
Yeah, they're
But,
so good.
Also, like I would love to do a late night stream just in my room playing games.
Yeah.
Talking to
Darkest
viewers.
Dungeons.
Yeah.
You would go crazy.
Yeah, I went crazy.
You do Monster Prom alone.
No.
Trying to get Vera.
No.
You're like, please.
No.
I would love to watch the live stream and to see you get rejected even without our help.
I would be in college crying, and my roommates would be like,
What's
wrong
wrong?
with
Vera
you?
doesn't want anything to do with
"Go
me.
fuck away, nigga."
Go away. It's Vera.
Just crying. But
It's like, I got rejected by Vera. It's like, it's okay. You can get her. It's like, it's just not real. She won't remember me.
Vera's not real. She
just
she
like
can't
my
hurt
computer.
you.
No,
Xavier, she
but,
doesn't remember you.
Whatever. But back to D&D.
Are we back to that?
No. What the thing?
I actually wanted to say something about that really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Because Morrison says he's supposed to be doing a whole bunch of research and all this kind of stuff for
Tales from the Loop.
Tales from the Loop. I keep wanting to say Fate Core. It's not Fate Core.
Fate Core.
Tales from the Loop, which is like Stranger Things, pretty much.
Basically.
And he wants to do one of those, and he's a really good storyteller. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a D&D thing?
Yeah, a D&D thing. Yeah. Like he is a really good story. There was one time where before we really got deep into D&D.
This is our first D&D thing?
Yeah. We had a dungeon set.
Yeah.
Okay. This was like me, you, and Justin. I think it was.
Are you
that
talking
one
about
time?
the Justin one? I thought you were talking about the big group. Or it's like me, you, Justin, Raphael, Austin, and all them.
Oh, yeah, it is. It was, yeah. But we only had a dungeon set. So we only did one dungeon. And he set one up, and what we did was we covered it up with pieces of paper.
Yeah.
And as you walked, it was like Fog of War, where you like lifted it.
No, that was the first one with Justin. That was like the test one, see if it was good. And then after that...
Then we got to that, yeah. Well, anyways, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this whole thing set up where there was like this king's murder that was like framed, and all this kind of stuff, and we just walked right fucking by it. We didn't even fucking pay attention to it.
Story, they went to like a dining room,
Yeah.
or like a throne room or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was, you had like the big king throne and the queen throne, but the king throne was like, no, the queen's throne was like knocked over, and the king throne was sitting there.
Yeah.
And I thought you could go through and find out stories of like how
we just fucking walked by it.
There was like murder and stuff happening.
We were just like, we need to fucking get out of here. We almost died.
It was the queen. She got sick, but that drove the king insane.
Yeah, because he couldn't fix what was wrong with her.
Because that's why the queen's chair was knocked over.
Yeah.
And it
Really good story.
it led the kingdom to ruin, which why they woke up in an abandoned mine.
We walked out of the
and
cave.
They just walked through the exit.
We walked out of the cave. We were like, wow, we need to go to town and start buying some stuff. And he went, listen, guys, you're never gonna come back here. And he was like, but you just walked by this whole story that I had planned. And I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, you know the king and queen throne, that was fucking tipped over? You were like, yeah. He was like, that had a whole fucking story to it.
Yeah,
just walked by it.
There was like etching in the back of the king going insane, like I can fix her and stuff like that.
And we just walked by it.
But like,
it was so good.
One thing learning from being a DM is you don't want to spend too much on your story because your characters literally would be like, huh.
It's not even paying attention.
I spent a whole month on that.
On what?
The only thing I had planned is the whole king and queen story. And like, let's go into town.
Yeah, because really a lot of times what we did was we were like 2 weeks in advance. We were like, okay, we're going to get a whole bunch of people over to Morrison's house. It's like, who wants to be DM? And it's like, Ethan, you be DM. And I'm like, okay, I'll do some research. And I do like basic research, and then the story was just improv, pretty much.
Remember the campaign with the big group of people? I wrote nothing down. I did no research.
You did a fucking great job.
This was
it was him as the DM, and it was me, Jonathan, Austin, Raphael, and Justin.
Yes.
So 5 people with him as the DM.
And all I knew was everyone's backstories.
Nice.
And I did the typical thing, everyone starting in like a bar pub thing.
Yeah, cliche. Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah, it always works.
Went fought some fucking phantom or whatever they are.
Banshees, and someone instantly died. I'm pretty sure, not died, but got knocked down. Because if they get a thing off and scream, and you don't like get a good Constitution roll, you get knocked out or possibly dead.
Yeah, it's fun.
And we killed a banshee, and we were like, holy fuck, holy shit.
Y'all joined a war that was going on between the fucking
humans and orcs or something.
Yeah, the humans and orcs and goblins and things.
And we won.
Literally, I had done no research into D&D 5th edition. It was all just me. Them rolling and saying how good it was and going, yeah, you pass.
See, that's kind of what I did for my. I did a little bit more research into that.
Yeah.
A lot of the reason why I don't do this like such long research is because, like you said, some of the stuff that you do the most research on, they're just gonna fucking walk right by.
Yeah.
And like. Honestly, I love doing the voices of each character so much more than I do like listening to them debate and stuff like that. I'm just like, I just want to fucking make my goblin
welcome
character.
To my shop.
I love backstories. It's just like
but
This
I don't
twig.
like an hour
Oh.
spent on your backstory
No.
just to sleep.
No. I want something like, I'm part of this family. I used to be a royal or something. I got kicked out from heaven or something.
I love when there's secrets in the backstory that you need to unlock
Oh.
when people trust you enough. I love that.
No, you should just get.
That's what I did. That's what I did with RJ.
You should get everything so detailed. It's like this stick fell from this tree at exactly 2:34 a.m. and 53 seconds.
It was like I've already lost you.
Yeah.
It was just.
I'm
want-
I'm not gonna say any names, but it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off how you can be like, I'm so excited for D&D, I'm so excited for D&D, and then go, I was a high elf, I was a part of the Mooncalf tribe.
You reading what I'm saying? Continue.
Mooncalf tribe, and we lived in trees, and I was trained to learn magic. But I soon learned that I didn't really want to learn the typical fire magic that we use.
It was like half
So
an
I
hour
started to
back.
become a druid. I decided to become a druid.
Just so you know.
I started to learn the ways of animals and the way of vegetation and stuff like that. And then he slept when it was his turn. And it was like, you can't just make a backstory like this and then sleep.
I remember that.
Like, I understand you work. But if you're coming here, pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Or just say you're not coming.
that's
Because
the
we
thing.
skipped. Because we skipped it pretty much. Because
Yeah.
you went. And, you know, most of us were just sitting there talking amongst each other, trying to come up with a plan because we were in battle. And he was like, wake the fuck up. And he was like, what?
It's like, sorry, I worked. Like, what time do you get off? I got off at 9. What time do you go to sleep? I want to sleep at like 3. It's like, what do you mean?
What?
Or he got off at like
Go to sleep
he got off at
early.
like 11 and went to sleep at 3.
But
By the way, I like how you said you weren't gonna say the name and then you said
yeah,
it.
you said
Well,
it.
one of many names.
We could edit it. You only said it once.
You don't know if that's his actual name.
Yeah, we could have changed it to
No,
Greg.
it was his actual name. Just make sure you edit it out.
Okay.
But yeah. So late night streaming. I think we need to like people. Some people, and this is just like me thinking as a viewer. Some people might not like to talk about D&D. So like Morrison, if you want to put like 46 minutes in,
Yeah.
47. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to go back and see when we started talking about D&D. But some people don't like to hear it, and it's just like, all right, just skip this, and you can continue on because we have some other important topics to talk about. But
Yeah.
you guys, because like a lot of we talk about D&D, and people are like, oh, man, what are they talking about? I wanted to like, I can go through the process of making my new campaign. But also, if you guys want to hear, I can talk about the first campaign we did
Oh
with
my
everyone.
God,
And then
yes.
people would be like, oh,
Now we can
shit.
kind of understand.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
But
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
only if
holy
you
shit.
guys want
Well,
it.
just to let them know, we didn't finish it either. Like,
Yeah.
we got like to a year, maybe a little over a year into the campaign, and then it was just, we just stopped pretty much.
Because we lost like half the people.
No, yeah,
We lost over half.
Because,
Yeah.
not blaming anybody, but RJ, he couldn't come because he had a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
then, like, you guys were in college, so
Yeah.
it was kind of hard to come every Sunday to Battlegrounds.
Yeah, it was easy when we were in high school. We all had classes together.
Yeah, we
had,
could
Yeah.
make plans.
Yeah.
And then literally we lived
Well.
like equal distant from Battlegrounds.
Well.
You lived very close.
Yeah.
But like me and you, it's about the same amount of time to get from where we are to
Yeah.
Battlegrounds.
Better than Dalton, because that was like.
Yeah, that one was a lot.
Oh
longer
my
for
god.
me. Now it was
it was longer for me too.
It was closer to Lucas,
Yeah.
but
It was
It wasn't close
so
to
far
the
from
right.
me.
yeah, it's like a whole trip down Walden Avenue.
Yeah.
So that's us. We're done here. We're gonna talk about unless you guys.
Oh
wanted to
no,
say
I
anything.
was gonna say, but I definitely want to try to do something with your fake core.
Yeah.
Maybe record, and then also
Not
a
fake core,
main-
but okay.
Or fucking Tales from the Loop. I don't know why that always is stuck in my head.
I mean, fake core is children again, right? Or is that?
I think.
What's the one that we did together? We were children stuck in like.
No, that was Misspent Youth.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I won.
No,
No.
you lost every time.
We died.
I
won.
don't know why. I just like the like cynical endings.
Yeah.
The one where it's like, are you really free though? Let's be real.
I
You don't
loved
even
it,
you
though.
don't even know. You don't even know
Yeah.
how to fucking do shit like an adult.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, you got out, but
How you gonna live?
do you know how
gotta
to
go
do
work.
anything?
You gotta go to work.
I won.
What's your skills? You know your skills. You didn't even graduate.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
So you went from freedom to the working world.
Yeah.
I passed the campaign.
Yeah, you didn't.
You tried, but you didn't. You actually were the only one who didn't escape.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I did
You
escape.
got locked up in solitary confinement and drugged till the end of your days.
I won.
I remember that you were going. I escaped everything.
I just in the corner in a pattern.
I escaped.
I escaped.
I escaped.
But yeah, I definitely
Escape
wanna
is mine.
I definitely want to do a Tales from the Loop. I'll do a Misfit Youth. That's fine.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing
I mean,
Misfit Youth.
anything
Dude,
is
Dread.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hmm.
I want to do a straight. You know, it's like the horror, and you don't roll any dice. You do a
Jenga.
personality test. The Jenga.
Oh, you talked about
Yeah.
this before. Yeah.
But see, that's one that we would. I feel like we would need more than 2 people for. At least 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Do we-
who.
do we-
Maybe I can try to get Lucas over.
Yeah. Do you want to try to record like the personality test?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, say I'm gonna be the storyteller
Yeah.
of Dread, right? And it's going to be. I give you the basis of what it's going to be like. You know, like a typical high school story.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes someone could be the killer.
Yeah, right. Like it's gonna be like Scream. Let's just say it's gonna be like Scream, right?
Yeah.
I want to individually record each person doing their, and then just give you all of the recordings so you can like go
Yeah.
back and forth between each question.
It's gonna be like it's like those interviews where it's hi, I'm Lucas Xavier Morrison.
Yeah, and it was gonna be like,
That'd be
so
good.
what do you feel like you would be more of in this story? And then you'd be like, oh, fucking cheerleader, obviously. I'm Ashley Black. I am the leader, the female leader of this school. And then I get to you, and you're like, oh, fucking
Nerd.
I would be a nerd all
Kill
the
myself.
way, you know. And then fucking Lucas is, oh yeah, I'm the rebel. I'm the the guy with the car smarts and all that kind of stuff with a bad smoking habit.
I was fixing to say you did car smarts and do like that. It's like I got the car smarts.
Yeah. And then just slowly, as that happens, it'd be like, okay, and then just a full screen just of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But the reason I love Dread so much, because Jenga is already kind of a stressful game.
Ah.
But when
Yeah.
you're being chased by something, and this depends on you and possibly another person's
I would-
life.
I wish we could have continued that sci-fi one because it started out so well with
and
the
then
jokes.
I just tried to. Oh, that one.
Yeah,
was
with
like,
Holloway.
Yeah. He was like, "What are you doing here? Oh, this isn't my room."
No, my favorite
RJ.
my favorite part.
Enhance. It's a ship.
There's a dot on the map. And hand. It's a ship. But RJ the janitor already saw it because it's outside the window. It was like, guys, there's a ship outside. It's like there's a blip on the map. And hand. It's a ship.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it's not a dice. It's like, oh, if you get something high, it's no. This is one
You pull it and you're dead.
That's it.
Yeah, if it falls, you're dead.
Favorite part is I don't remember who got in the closet. I think it was like you and someone else were just in the closet, and RJ was just like, "Hey Holloway," it's like, "What are you doing here? This isn't my room." It's like, "Go back to your room," and then you come out and go, "Okay, we'll leave." It's like, what?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Mr. Holloway, he didn't care.
Yeah.
I hated him.
Yeah, I know you did, but like I loved his class, man.
He
I loved it
was.
so much. Just because
I was.
he never liked any of us, he just hated Morrison the least.
I was the least hated.
That's what he. You know, Mr. Holloway said if he had a choice to pick who would be a better captain, he chose him.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
I was
I
like,
mean,
wow.
I think you
Like,
could
I'm not
do
saying
everything, but
yeah.
I think you just wouldn't be so enforceful.
Yeah, that's the thing is
Do
that
whatever the fuck you want, man.
I get ignored.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm up in the
Bitch.
stands playing Luigi's Mansion. You ain't gotta tell me shit.
Ones,
Yeah.
threes, zeros, ones,
Yeah.
threes.
You
That was
saw numbers in Luigi's Mansion.
Fucking,
You need to beat that.
I need to beat that.
Yeah, we
I
need
want
to-
to play those so bad from start to finish.
We got
Dude.
Resident Evil. We got
Oh,
Luigi Mansion.
yes.
We got what's another game we wanted to play start to finish?
We could do the Uncharted series.
I've always wanted to get into Uncharted, but since I've been an Xbox fan
Yeah.
Yeah.
for so long, I never did until I bought a PlayStation. I was like, man, I'm kind of late on the Uncharted because they're like on 5,
Yeah.
4.
No, they're on 4.
4.
But
the
isn't
fifth
there like
one's a
another?
DLC one.
Yeah, it's like
because it's like the wives.
it's called Lost Legacy, I think.
I can't remember, but it was involving the girl that you met in Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
I think it was. You meet her on like some sort of train.
Can I go to spoiler for Uncharted 4 at the very end? You know,
From
Which
4.
one?
the very end of Uncharted 4. The person you play as.
Oh yeah.
I want a game with her.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you seen the end of Uncharted 4?
I've never seen.
Okay, then I definitely don't
Yeah.
want to ruin it because that's one of my favorite series. Honestly, like that's one of my because there's so much history in it, and I love history.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh.
I just find it fun because it's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's like the
Except no lasso.
dude.
Or not lasso, no.
Well, I mean, he has a
That's
grappling
what I-
hook, doesn't he?
That's what I thought about Uncharted.
Does he
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
it?
he gets
Yeah.
grappling hook, but in Uncharted 4.
I thought he had one in Uncharted 3.
I think in Uncharted 1, you just have conveniently placed ropes.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really have the ability to make
Does it-
a grappling hook.
does
But
it-
in 3, I'm pretty sure it's grappling.
Doesn't you mention that in Uncharted 4? About the lack of conveniently placed ropes?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. He's like, oh, so. Because you're in, like, the fucking Colombian prison or something trying to get to a tower where Sir Francis Drake, which is like a famous pirate,
Yeah.
was in. And he gets his grappling hook and he's like, great. He goes,
Whoa, shit.
no conveniently placed ropes, I see. And he just like, oh well, I guess I'll have to just fucking do this shit. Except less cussing because he doesn't cuss as much.
Yeah.
He says damn.
Oh,
Shit.
damn.
Damn.
That's it. That's just damn. Oh.
It's a really good
Uncharted reminds me of like Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider put together.
Yes, that's
yeah,
what it is.
pretty much is,
what
yeah.
It would remind me.
Yeah, that pretty much is. Except no dual wielding pistols.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the good Laura Croft.
I'm talking about the good Laura Croft. You know, dueling pistols, taking down T-Rex, and also tigers.
I'm not talking about the
Giant.
It's not 8-bit. It's at least 64.
Fucking garbage, Laura Croft.
Dude, at least my Laura Croft has tits.
It doesn't matter. It's not realistic.
It was realistic in the time. Fucking worry your secrets. You know, you gotta pull a lever and then backflip away from a boulder before it kills you.
I was just waiting on you to say whatever.
Whatever, moving on. No.
I've never played a
Get
Lara
annoyed.
Croft. I've never played a Tomb Raider.
We-
I want the new one so bad because I just love her. I love stealthy games.
Oh,
Dishonored,
I can't.
So great.
I'm so terrible.
Laura Croft. It's all about survival.
Can I not just kill people?
Sam, the stealth god.
Thief is a good game. It's super good.
Oh, Thief? You gave me that because you didn't like it because it was stealthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so stealthy.
It's
No,
so
see,
good.
I like
Arrows.
stealthy
Dude, the
games.
fucking water arrow, where it's like there's the torch and you go. Zoom.
And you just take it out
Yeah.
so that now it's dark.
I'm a cute. If it has archery in it,
I bought all the Thief
'cause,
games
you
on
know,
Steam.
I'm a ranger.
It's great.
I love being a ranger.
Yeah.
Laura Croft
Oh,
and,
shit.
and Thief, two of my favorite games. Oh, it's so good.
I just
Also-
you just like
see-
sniff those games. You went, so good.
see. Laura Croft would be
Also,
good if she didn't fucking cry all the time.
Yeah, they made her really
Yeah.
emotional.
I feel like the second one they got her a bit better. The first one she cried like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're talking about the island she goes to.
Yeah.
The one-
Yeah, she.
I've
they're
not
like,
played
they
any,
ma-
so I don't know.
Just like a brief, like,
It's like
there's an
plane crashes.
ancient Chinese island,
Uh-huh.
and there's like a curse on it. Whoever tries to get it, you're stuck there. You can't ever leave.
Yeah.
If you try to leave, you'll die. So Laura Croft finds the mystery, and she unlocks the hidden temple and stuff. And like, but when she's there, she's so emotional, and she's like, my knee, and then like my leg, and
My
then-
leg.
But like they make her stronger throughout.
Yeah.
She's just like, I got to survive, and it's like pouring. It's a beautiful scene, like in the first 10,
Well, that's
30
good
minutes of
character.
playing.
That's good character development.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like,
It
are you
was-
telling me you're gonna fucking land in a deserted or like a fucking Chinese ancient?
Look, I'm just
island
used to
and
the
just
other Laura
run
Croft.
through, get shot with arrows.
They
like,
build it
oh,
up. They really do a
And
good
then
job.
by the end, you're not gonna be like,
No, have you
No,
have
no.
you seen the fucking Laura Croft movie?
no.
It's fucking
Is
talking
it
about
with
with,
Angelina Jolie?
yeah.
yeah. There's this one scene where she's I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's like bungee jumping in her fucking huge
Backyard.
ass. No, it's I don't remember what it's called. Like the front door's here, and it goes up to the staircase.
I've
What would
never
that
seen that.
What would that be called? With like the front door and it's like that main bit you come into.
I mean,
That's what it is. The foyer.
Foyer.
The foyer, whatever. And she's just bungee jumping, and then like a whole bunch of people come crashing down, and she's not like, oh shit. She goes, okay, and then just guns them all down.
Yeah, they Angelina Jolie, that movie version, they made her really like badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the video
How she
game
should
version,
be.
Is that
they
how she
killed her.
should be?
Yeah,
Just
badass.
like-
I mean, that's just the bad
Yeah.
representation.
It's
Wait,
not-
so she's supposed to be a badass.
Yes.
She's not supposed to be a wimpy piece of shit from the beginning.
Kind of, and that's probably why I was kind of a little bit disappointed.
Let me
They
tell
did
you.
build her up.
Let me tell you, the only part I've seen of the Lara Croft games or the Tomb Raider games or whatever, is in this newer one, you literally fight a cheetah in the first 15 minutes of this game with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
Well, bow and arrow is kind of like her. I mean, it's the two pistols, but it's also the bow and arrow. Because
that would be terrifying.
You need to know the backstory of her, and just a brief backstory.
I don't give 2 fucks. She has pistols.
Her father is an explorer.
Yes.
So she is also.
And he got lost. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Did she ever find him?
I think so.
In the movie, she does.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie either.
Then after that, she goes on to find like these mystery things. Like in the new one, it's Maya, Aztec gods and stuff like that. But
I know that much because she gets in some weird fucking ancient city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as far as I've seen.
She goes around just looking at like these cursed stuff. She's an explorer, but her thing is like she's kind of a badass. She's rich. She pistols and also the bow and arrow.
No.
She's a range person. So I mean, that's why I love her.
I just want a new Lara Croft game where I could do fucking backflips while shooting a fucking T-Rex. You know. I mean, that's the thing, is that she explores cursed things. It was a thing that she found.
Video games back then, they were like, oh yeah, this is cool, T-Rex and double pistols. Yeah, sure. And then,
you get here, it's like, it's not fucking realistic.
But like in the new video game market, it's like, oh, we need backstory and we need realistic and we need things to like make sense. Putting a T-Rex and...
Hey, you want to talk about backstory and realistic? Let's talk about Undertale, where there's no backstory to anything, and there's nothing realistic because it's all monsters.
And that's how the game works. I mean,
that's how Lara Croft works.
No,
it's not trying to be realistic.
It goes into the styles and the story, and there is a story behind Undertale.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
And that story revolves around no background. It doesn't. You don't need that much stuff. But Lara Croft is a realistic, not realistic, but like human game, and it needs to make sense. There's no fucking T-Rex in the real world.
Xavier, you wanna know why there is a T-Rex? It's because, like you said, she goes and explores the cursed things. She found a treasure, got it, and it brought the T-Rex back to life.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Yeah, technically.
That's the twist
technically.
I've never. I'm just listening to the argument.
Lara Croft in mine, and mine's the right one, and his is wrong.
It's not.
It's wrong.
It's the original.
No.
It is. It literally is the original. You can't tell me no when it came out first. Right?
He's not wrong.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but if it's truly the first one, then it's the original.
In the Angelina Jolie movie, she found a dagger that froze time. Like, you tell me she doesn't deal with cursed shit, that's not realistic.
It's always been crazy. I guess I'm just wrong.
You are.
I am wrong.
You just don't want to admit it.
I'm admitting it right now.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
You had the new Lara Croft, I'll have the old Lara Croft. With
I'll
fucking
no
triangle tits.
Triangle tits.
Yeah, you should really see the old, like, Lara Croft. They're terrible. It's very polygony, and
because that's just the best that they had.
Yeah, because of the.
But you're making it sound like they could have done better.
No,
you keep bringing up the graphics, how shit they look, but that's just how the game was back then. That was the most. It was one of the most realistic-looking games back in the day. So shut the fuck up and stop bringing up graphics when we're worried about story.
Something about it just burned my soul.
You can fucking kill the butler in your house. You fucking trap him in the freezer, close the door, and he's gone. There's a TARDIS in there. You can swim around the aquarium.
What the fuck is going on? I don't know anything about it. I'm just laughing at the
her house had secrets in it. Like, you go around exploring, you hit a button, and it opens something downstairs. It's like a lot of fun. You know, it's fucking better.
I love that game. I love it. There's some things that just made me pissed about it, but I'm wrong clearly. But it's whatever. It just doesn't fit in my perfect little world.
Because it doesn't have a bow and arrow.
Sorry, it doesn't fit in your perfect little world.
Let's move on.
Because it doesn't have a bow and arrow. Is that it? No, you gotta answer the question. Is it because he has a bow and arrow?
Whatever.
No, and whatever it is, I'm not letting you whatever it is. No, whatever you, bitch.
So you want to get into the...
Well, I still haven't finished my talk about fucking Dread.
That's a good point.
We got sidetracked, which we do a lot. Alright.
But I mean, I was just gonna say, I want to do your Tales from the Loop.
Yeah.
Get that recorded. And the Dread campaign, they're not supposed to last long.
Yeah.
So like, that could be a podcast length.
They're like, 2 hours?
Yeah. Depending how, you know. What? What are you looking at? Please.
Why do we always get in arguments?
I don't know. It's just a thing we do.
We had-
It's like we
That's
never
something that
agree.
always happens. That's something that always happens. Either we agree and he doesn't agree with it, or we disagree and you have to agree with someone.
Yeah. Because in the first podcast we had Purge Island we disagreed at. The second one, I don't remember what it was, but we were shouting at something.
Conspiracy theories about blue avians.
I know. That's what it was. It was the blue avians.
Yeah. No, shut the fuck
Yes!
up. No. But,
Hey, how are you going to deny it when 3 people have said it?
Yeah.
High-ranking officials, supposedly.
Uh-huh. Fucking alien protect us from the sun.
During-
Obviously.
They're insane.
We're like getting back to conspiracy theories. That was the second episode.
Yeah.
But,
Go check that out.
Yeah, basically, that's just what I was going to say was... I definitely want to do those along with your...
Yeah, but mine is like literally after college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
understand
The
that,
5-year
like,
plan, or whatever it
but
is.
I'm just trying to decide if, like, should we do multiple different campaigns until then? You know, like,
Yeah.
this is thing where... Because...
Mine's gonna last a while. It's got 4 or 5 chapters, I think.
Yeah, I say we stick with it until we get done with it.
The
'Cause
first-
It's not that long.
Well, how about this then? At first, let's ask them what they want.
Welcome to Sweden.
They're like, do we want the long campaign first, or do we want just a podcast of Dread?
Because you know
Okay.
people don't want to. Of course, we're going on YouTube, and it's like we gotta see what the people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not what we really want. I mean, we're doing this just because it's
You
fun.
Who want you
But we
to
should
tell
also. This is our channel, and we're looking for people and stuff. blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get, that's just what I was
And if
gonna
they
say.
just don't want Dread or whatever, we just do it off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to do Dread drunk. Just saying, I definitely want to do
Drunk?
Dread
It's
drunk.
gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh. That's
Just
gonna,
because-
it's gonna make the Jenga part harder.
Okay, let me say this. Not drunk, but tipsy.
Yeah.
Because I want you to still be able to take in the information, but I also want it just to be more of a struggle when you have to pull the fucking.
I mean, I think I'll be fine, but except my legs.
Wait.
I'm gonna make you use your legs to pull out.
We're gonna do one tipsy and have that great, and then we're gonna get hammered and see if that works, and if it doesn't, we're gonna delete
I
that.
feel like we. Well, me definitely. I don't have a perfect medium. I have sober.
Yeah,
Drunk.
trust me, I
It's
know.
always when you stand up.
Xavier,
When you can sit there and you can take shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, never stand up and be perfectly fine, and you're like, okay, I want to go in there and I have to use the restroom. You stand up and it just all hits you at once and you just go and you're like, I can't move my legs.
Xavier, trust me, I know because I was like, you're like, give me one last shot. I was like, you don't need it. I know where you're at, and you finally.
I was like, Morrison, just fucking let him do his
That's
own
'cause-
thing.
that's 'cause you were gone.
I was like, Morrison,
And
just
I let you have it.
And
What happened? You went, oh no, no, it's too much.
and you were like, I fucking told you.
My
I fucking
legs,
told you.
my legs went out. I slept on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's
someone
it.
brought you a pillow.
I'm the one who stays like the most sober, but I'm still fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it was the funniest thing when we had to fucking drag you to your room,
Oh.
and it was
yeah.
like, quick, put his arm on here, put his arm, and I was like, ready, go. And the first thing I went was, oh fuck, I'm also drunk.
I was like, oh shit, me too.
It was like, oh.
The two most sober.
Yeah, but
It-
still drunk.
It's always there. We even have different like drunkenness levels too. It's like, granted, like I understand the blood alcohol
Yeah.
content, but you always get hammered very quick.
Yes, because I'm small.
And then you slowly get sober.
Yeah.
Right. Then it gets to us two, and we're trying to we're just like, we need to fucking catch up. We need to catch up, and we're taking shots after shots after shots, and we're slowly getting there. And then I'm tipsy, and you're like, you haven't stood up yet. And you're just like, Ethan, I genuinely don't feel anything. I just want some. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'll give you a full shot. And then you're like, I still don't feel anything. I need more.
So-
And I was like, hold on, I need to go to the restroom. I stand up, and you stand up, and you're like, gone. You're gone.
And I'm over here like, stop.
But you have a higher like alcohol tolerance.
Because I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd
We
you
have a
get
high-
Where'd you get that last shot from? Because there was a moment.
You gave it to me.
No, not that one. I meant like the one before that, where it was.
No, that was me, because I gave him a full shot.
Yeah, it was like we were like all drinking. I was like, Xavier doesn't need one, and there's like cheers, and you went, ting. I was like, where?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was going to top off.
I was like, where'd you get that from?
Because
I
no,
got
no,
Jordan.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was Jordan's drink.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
He
Jordan.
didn't want it. So I was
No,
like,
he did. You
Oh.
grabbed it.
Yeah, it was the
And
one.
then he was like, what? And then we already drank it.
It was
and they were
well,
like,
you
well,
guys are my bros.
The
I
funniest
don't want to be
thing.
left out. I
he
want to be
wasn't
a
even doing a
bitch.
shot. He wasn't even doing them. It was me, Valley,
Yeah.
and Jordan. And I was like, ready?
I think I did like
cheers.
Lynchburg. I went.
And then
Oh.
we drank, and right as we went, cheers, you grabbed his, because I guess you thought it was yours, and dinked it and synced.
I just don't want to be left out.
It was the funniest thing because I was like,
But yeah, when I go every 2 minutes, want a shot? You're like, Ethan, it's been 2 minutes. I'm like, so you want a shot?
Yeah.
it was like I was trying to check to make sure you didn't get a shot. I was like looking, it's like whose shot is that? Jordan's like, that's mine. I'll take it. I was like, okay, and it was like ready. I was like, what?
We're also very deceptive when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You deceive pretty well. Probably because we can't fucking tell. We're fucking God.
You're probably like obviously lying.
And Hitler, I'm just
Well,
like.
that's the thing. Jordan's always like, it's Xavier. It's Xavier. We're like, bro, we're on the same team here. We're clearly.
I will say-
I'm clearly liberal and you're clearly.
I would say the past
And I'm like, we're fucking good, dude.
the past few times we played Secret Hitler, I don't remember any of it.
No, me neither.
I was Hitler.
I remember
I was-
Jordan was fascist at one point.
I was
and
Hit-
I was like, oh.
I was
shit.
Hitler at one point, and I was like, you're like, are you Hitler? It's like, I don't know.
No, you were fascist.
Was I
and
fascist?
I shot you, and he went, and I went, are you Hitler? And you just flipped his fucking card over, and you're like, no. I was like, well, we all seen you were fascist.
I was like, I didn't know I was.
My bad.
Yeah, but he didn't know he was fascist. We were tipsy at that point,
Yeah.
so it doesn't even matter. But that was great. I love it. I love doing that shit, man. I genuinely do.
It's a lot of fun.
We got a lot of plans for this
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
I really hope
It's
people
just
see more
the
of this.
people. We need the people. We need you.
You!
Other people.
Well, I mean, even if they just are like, no, just stick with podcasts. We'll
Yeah.
stick with podcasts, and we'll do that shit on our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we do it anyways.
Yeah, we will.
You know, may as
we
well
will
have
get
fun.
drunk anyways. We'll get high anyways.
Yeah. I
Dude,
mean,
fucking-
it's just if you guys want to see us high or drunk.
One game I want to play for the channel is fucking.
Betrayal.
Yeah, it's fucking. This
I mean,
game, which is
We would have to
amazing.
restart though.
We can't restart. We
I
tore up
know,
the
that's
cards.
what I'm saying.
We don't need to restart.
No,
Just-
I say what we would
You know?
need to do is buy a new one.
Yeah.
Because if there's
Yeah,
different stories.
okay.
There's different stories.
Really?
Yeah,
Fucking-
there's different stories.
You got-
Because if you get a certain thing and a certain ending happens, then new rules
Yeah.
get introduced.
You got
So-
fucking $70.
I mean, it's $7.
Well, I
I'll
mean-
throw 25 or whatever.
You know, I mean, even if we don't do that, we can do something else.
Also, one thing I wanted to do for our video games is, so I have a problem
Yeah.
of playing video games, and then once I beat that game, I'm done with it. I want to get rid of it. I want my money back.
Wow.
But GameStop, shit, doesn't do that for
Go
you.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
Or go to Battlegrounds or whatever. Or go to your local GameStop.
Walmart.
Local
Game store, yeah.
Yeah, and sell it. So what I want to do is give it away to our audience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can like sign it.
Yeah, or we can sign it and give it away. If we
I'm
play,
not gonna sign it. I'm just gonna get like little shitty pieces of paper and put "fuck you" in it.
I mean, that's fine.
Dude, fucking.
And I want to
on
get
it.
two versions.
You'll have
I
a
wanna
child.
get
Don't
the
do that.
Xbox version and the PlayStation version. And we play, of course, the PlayStation. And then give out two of them. Now, if we really like the game, we'll buy an extra copy and just keep it for ourselves. But I just
Yeah.
like, because Rad Brad
Like
does
Brad,
that.
Brad, yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, I bought 2 extra copies of this game, one for PS4, one for Xbox. Put a comment down telling me when you found my channel, what's your favorite video, and I'll pick the winners next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's really cool. It's like,
He also makes a lot more money than we
Yeah.
do.
yeah.
And a lot of these games, he gets extra copies.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, they just
these
give it to
developers want more people to get early access.
Yeah. We're not there yet.
Yeah, we
Because he doesn't hate a game. Every time he plays a game, even if it's like he played through the entire thing of the Order 1886, and it was a shit game.
That's not a good game.
Tell me it wasn't a shit game.
Chapter,
But he,
dude.
he said he loved it. Just because that brings in more.
But he always has something. Well, he's truthful, and he always has something nice to say about it. He was like, "Well, I didn't like the story or whatever, but the mechanics and stuff
Yeah.
was really good about it." I was like,
Dude, fucking
he
chapter
always
10.
has something nice to
Constructive
say.
criticism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking chapter 10 was just a cutscene, and then it went to chapter 11. There was no gameplay in chapter 10.
You
know
know
what?
what?
I
I
think
think
I
I
watched
watched it all from him too,
Mhm.
just because I love Rad Brad.
Yeah.
I think I watched to the first of chapter 2 when you first find your fucking like the first monster.
Yeah.
And you have that shotgun and you have incendiary ammo and you just shoot the fucking thing and it doesn't kill him and you're like, it doesn't do anything. And they're just like fucking crawling around the ceiling. You're like, oh. I
Are
was
they
this
like
is fucking
vampires or werewolves?
Yeah, I think it's
They look
werewolves.
like Wendigos.
Yeah.
I would say the Order was a game that just came and went.
Yeah. It was like, oh, it's big then.
It's like, hey guys, did you hear about the Order?
I know what game we gotta play.
What?
Every time I think about it, I want to play it. I want you to play it Until Dawn.
Ooh.
Okay. I've always never played it.
Have you seen anything about it?
I've heard you guys talk about it and when to go and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't like you can die or I know you can lose people and have a good ending or whatever.
There's
7 or 8, I think.
Let's just say 8.
Yeah.
I love
They're
choices.
all 8. These choices do matter.
Yeah.
You can finish the game with no one, or you can finish the game with everyone, or you can finish the game like a random cast of people.
Let me tell you, I played it once all the way through. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
And I finished with 3 people still alive. The Black Jock.
Yeah.
The the redhead Ashley.
Okay.
It was,
Yeah.
And another girl.
I know it wasn't the fucking chick that got attacked by the Wendigo.
No.
You.
But the blonde girl at the beginning of the game, I think. No, it was the white jock dude, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah.
I finished with those.
Yeah.
And let me tell you how good what happened. I'm not gonna tell you how it is or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it shows you their cutscenes of what happens to them after they survive, and like the black dude that was married or not married.
Not married. Whoa.
Was the
Calm
boyfriend
down.
of this other girl. I'm not gonna tell you who.
Yeah.
He didn't. They split up and they lost each other, and he didn't know where she was. And the police tell him like, yeah, she didn't make it. And he's like, wait, she didn't fucking make it. And he actually like starts breaking down, crying because he's like, you never met back up.
Yeah.
And then the girl, she had a crush on this guy, and she watched him get his head ripped off his body.
Yep.
And she lives with PTSD from it now. And then the other guy gets arrested because for trespassing in this little like plant
Yeah.
explosion, arson because
Yeah.
a forest fire happened,
Yeah.
and also conspiracy of murder to the girl that went missing
Yeah.
that they never found. And it was like, and all of that shit didn't happen, but you can't do anything about it.
What are you gonna say? The fucking Wendigos got him?
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Monsters. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy, man.
I love like choices.
These choices do
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Like you can make a choice with someone that's not even related to this person, and it messes that person up.
And there's also points in the game where you have to hold your controller completely still and not move.
Yeah. I saw someone.
It's like,
I think I was going to watch it. Just like, oh, this game, because when it was coming out, it was a big thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'll go watch it, and I think I watched I saw the first episode with the lady in the cabin or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy comes in, you have to hold real still, and the guy put his controller like on the floor, and he still died because it, I don't know, moved or something.
Because when it
Because as soon as it comes up, if you drop the remote, it catches the motion
Yeah.
of it. Because I did the same thing. I got a girl killed that way.
But I love choices.
And it's
games.
also very scary.
Yeah.
I'm saying very scary. You start getting enough jump scares where you're like, it's not that bad. But like, the first 3 hours of that game is nothing but animal jump scares, and you just don't suspect it because it's one of those games too where like, there's no music.
Really?
Like there is when you're running away from something
Yeah.
or something like that. But like when you're like, have to open up a cabinet, it's just completely silent, and you're like.
one of the character introductions is like it's a jump scare because they're all friends, so it's like, boo.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a good game. I think, and I'm pretty sure you can change the controls.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
You may not be able.
Don't fucking lie to
But
them.
it's pretty easy controls. I mean, you walk, and there's quick time events.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But like, yeah, I mean, like I could play a game normally with the controls, but like, change them.
Why?
But,
Why?
You always change them back to the original.
Because I want to see if it works out better. I'm always doing that. I don't know why.
I just adapt.
It's just like,
But-
okay, crouch to circle, fucking press circle.
Choices game, like Detroit Become Human.
Oh, that was such a good
Uh,
game.
The Telltale game, before they went out.
Yeah, I don't like the Telltale.
Really?
Those choices don't matter.
They didn't matter. They all led to the same place.
But yeah, you
Yes,
can
they
kill
did.
this person, but
So
you're
like,
still gonna get
on
that in there.
the Walking Dead, right? It would be like,
The only
Clementine will remember that.
yeah, it didn't matter.
She will, but what is it going to
It'll
change about the beginning of the story?
it unlocked like
Lee
maybe
is still gonna get
one
wet.
dialogue. She was like, "Oh, I didn't like when you did that." And it's like, oh, cool,
Well,
shut the fuck
I
up.
really thought there was like multiple.
No, there's
there's multiple endings in the first one.
there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. You can either kill Lee
Or let him
leave
die.
Lee.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, but I thought like multiple, like,
No.
oh, you did this, she'll remember that, and then it'll go a different
No.
path.
No, there's so much replayability in Until Dawn though, because like you're gonna the first time you don't really know the choices, and when I play, I know the choices. I'm not going to sway you either way. If you ask for like, what should I do? I don't fucking know what to do. I'm just gonna be like,
I would.
You want to
What was
say?
that game we played? We were like detectives or something, and I fucked
Hidden
up.
Oh, Hidden Agenda.
Hidden Agenda.
Yeah,
that was great.
we did terrible.
We did, yeah.
We did not do
We
good.
did fine.
No,
We failed.
the serial killer got away.
We did
And
good until
2
the
people
last
died.
end. We did good until the last end because what happened was the quick time events. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Because it was like press this, and then you would go under a box because we were chasing after a guy.
I couldn't get to it fast enough. You're like, doo, doo.
I shot the person in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then at the end, I wasn't supposed to. Guys, you guys told me I shot anyway. And then at the end, I was supposed to shoot, and I didn't, and I fucked up.
It was the best thing. It was like, Xavier, don't shoot.
And then in the end,
You
it
had
was like,
PTSD from the beginning.
Yeah.
You were like,
it was like, Xavier, shoot!
you won't shoot me. And you were like, why did you shoot?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
I love multiple choices.
yeah, the choices on those games are definitely good. I want games where where it's single player, but we like have to like talk about things, like Life is Strange.
Yeah.
I want to play Life is Strange 2 so bad. I played the other 2,
Hidden
and you
Agenda.
don't even have to play it. You can
Yeah.
just watch it.
Yeah.
We'll take turns
Yeah.
playing each as we switch.
What I love about Hidden Agenda is like, here's a choice, and both of y'all would go to both the choices. And I was sitting in the middle like,
Oh yeah, we would always split.
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah.
There was some times where we like went.
Yeah,
to the
and
same-
Morrison was like, dude, like fuck you, Morrison.
He was like, Morrison, we don't give a shit about you. Fuck you.
we should play like competitive mode, where it's like we each got hidden agendas that we had to complete.
Oh, like get someone
I
killed.
wish
Yeah.
PlayStation would make another game.
Oh,
It was really good.
it was
sure
a
they
lot of
will.
fun. I just like,
It wasn't a big game,
Yeah.
No.
but it definitely wasn't a
Hopefully,
terrible
if it
game.
sold well,
yeah, I
because
just
usually games that sell well, they do it now.
yeah, I just want like, it's like a choice game where we like all can play on like our phones or something. That it's like I want these choices.
Yeah. Oh my god. I know. What was it? I had something in my head, but I forgot what it was.
I don't know why you look at me. I'm insane.
You're insane.
No, you.
No, you're me.
Yeah.
No, but the Until Dawn.
Mhm.
I remember there was a moment. You know the bamboozle moment?
Oh, the bamboozle moment.
Yeah, the bam. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
There's a bamboozle moment that happens where you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Like,
And Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That part is literally a what the fuck moment. It's like, how did what?
You were the
Why?
Wendigo all along.
It's like, what,
It's like what?
How? Why?
It's like what about the other thing? It's like, oh no, that part's real, and it's like, wait, what?
Wait, hold on. You're serious. Also, I want to play Life is Strange with you so bad.
Did you just say that?
I hate that game. No, he was talking about 2. Still
No,
wants
I want to
play
play.
2.
I want you to play the whole thing.
I hate Life is Strange.
Why?
Tell me what you hate about it.
You haven't given us a reason. You just go.
I just something
The
about
art
it.
style, right?
I love the art style. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Because it's a chick thing.
No, I mean, I think there should be more women
He's
games.
literally talking about Laura Croft on Tomb Raider, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
I love that.
But also, Laura Croft is like fucking killing people, and Life is Strange is not.
But he likes the more emotional one.
Okay.
Fucking
But
Life
this
is
one
Strange.
also isn't full with action.
I mean, yeah, it's nothing. There's a good story.
Yeah.
There's good gameplay.
Yeah.
The graphic looks awesome. But it's exactly. I could say the exact same thing about not Last of Us. Days Gone. Why don't you like it?
Because it's slow.
I gave you a valid
Why don't you
reason.
like it?
I gave you a valid reason.
'Cause it's-
You're not giving me a valid
I
reason
mean,
of why you
it's
don't
just
like Life is
something
Strange.
about it I just don't like. I mean,
What is that something?
I don't know. It's
So you just don't like it because you don't like it.
Have you played it?
no, I've seen someone play it.
Who did you watch play it?
Bradbury?
That's probably why.
I seen either Rad Brad or someone from Yaz cast.
That's probably why.
I didn't.
Watch Jesse Cox play it. And you'll fucking
Oh,
love it.
Jesse Cox and Dodger. Yeah.
Because they actually get into depth of the characters where it's like, they actually let you listen to kind of the dialogue that's going on, and they're like, holy shit.
I didn't like the atmosphere. I'll say that. I think that's the thing I didn't like.
Atmosphere? Like the depressing type of vibe?
I guess. That's like,
Dude.
maybe the meaning behind it and stuff I just didn't like.
The meaning behind it is she doesn't want to watch the world burn, and she's literally the
She's the
only
reason
thing
the
that
world's
can stop
burning.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
The
know.
whole reason she's the
Dude.
world burning is because she saved someone's life.
Yeah.
That's literally the
But it's
reason.
really like, it's so, I don't know, depressing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. That's the point.
I couldn't get into it. It
But you're
just-
talking about depressing songs and shit.
Oh yeah, I love being depressed. I know, I'm contradicting myself a lot, but it's just something about I just don't like. I mean, I'll play it definitely if you guys want me. I mean, I'll even play it just for you guys because
Well, I mean,
I
definitely want to get the experience of Life is Strange 2 myself.
Yes.
With you guys, I want to play it so bad just because if there's like little hidden things of past games, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna like it. But the reason I want you to play the other two is because when you get to Life is Strange 2 and you're just watching it or whatever, then you can get the same thing. Where you're like, holy shit! Now I got the
yeah,
connection.
I don't want to be.
And we don't have to stop it and go, well, the reason we're going, holy shit, is because this happened in the last game.
Yeah.
And it's
Dude.
affecting this.
Fucking Captain Spirit. That was
That hit
amazing.
me right here, man.
That was like,
That hit me right
I
here.
didn't see. I
That
saw the
was-
trailer and I was like, "This is," because they said it's connected to Life is Strange. It's in the same world.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like a demo of Life is Strange 2,
It's showing you
I
kind
guess.
of like some things, some new gameplay.
And dude, I just,
Because like, I will play it.
Fucking-
I like to go through everything with an open mind.
yeah,
I don't want to be like, oh, I hate that shit.
Dude.
Because like, pineapples on pizza, right? Everyone was like, oh, that's disgusting, and I was like, well, I
I'll
haven't really
try
tried it. I agreed with everyone, but then I was like, I really can't be doing that. So I tried it. I was like, not that bad actually.
yeah, it's like
Pretty good.
pineapple on a hamburger. You know, it's
Yeah,
like the
it's-
savory and the sweet is amazing.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So I'm always going into things with open mind, and I will try it.
Dude, fucking Mandroid. Remember that?
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so there was this thing on Captain Spirit, right? Where you're a little kid, you're a little boy.
I get the
And you're-
concept of it.
Yeah.
You can freeze time.
No, that's not Captain
that
Spirit.
was Life is Strange.
No, like he moves something with his mind or something. He like
Mm,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
No.
I remember
No.
he had
No.
some powers.
No,
He
not
can
Cap-
levitate. He can like he kept himself from hitting the ground.
That's
Yeah.
what
When he
that's
fell.
what I saw. He was
Yeah.
falling, and that's what I meant to say. Like when I said freeze time, I meant to say like
No,
levitate
freeze
it.
time
Mm.
is the original Life is Strange.
Yeah.
She can control time.
Yeah, she can reverse it.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
So.
I know things, Ethan, about Life is Strange 2.
Don't say anything.
I saw it from like a Jesse Cox video.
Don't say anything.
It's,
Don't say anything. I mean, but the demo of Captain Spirit is like, you're a little boy.
you're just
And,
playing
like,
around with your imagination.
You're playing around in your room and stuff, and your dad's like, "Come in here, we got breakfast." And like, if you continue to not go in there, he's like, "Don't make me tell you again," and you have to like go out there, and he's like drinking and abusive. and all
That's,
that
that's a
kind of
good
stuff.
point. That was breakfast, and he had downed an entire bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. He was sleeping in his chair and he fell asleep, and he was supposed to do something like take you
I was taking
to
a
like to sled down the hill.
yeah,
But he passed out drunk by like 10 in the morning.
yeah.
And you woke him up to like, hey, are we gonna go do the sled? And he's like, get the fuck off me! Are you seriously wanting me to go drive right now when I'm already drunk? And you were at breakfast, and he just got on to you, and you were like, are you gonna take me sledding today? And he was like, yes, I promise I'm gonna take you sledding. And then he just completely broke his promise, you know? But a whole bunch of stuff happens. You go crawling around outside, and you find a whole bunch of stuff, and you start piecing together things that happened. And he's all the time saying, "Get away from me, Mandroid! Get away from me!" And like this, he's supposed to be like the villain, and he's supposed to be like the hero, and he's terrified of Mandroid.
Yeah,
And then you realize as you get farther into the game, like the demo,
this is
he gets this vision of his mom got in that car wreck that killed her, and two streets that
It was like
and one was
Manti-
Mantle and one was Asteroid.
Yeah.
I've seen the demo
Yeah.
It was
because it was
Man-
during E3,
Oh.
and I love E3,
Yeah.
and I watched it. I watched the demo. I mean, maybe not all of it, but I saw him when he was about to hit the ground, he levitated.
Yeah.
I saw him. I saw the signs. It was like man.
Yeah,
There
like
came up with the
Mantis
names.
driving.
I remember
asteroid something.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for it, and
But
I didn't know it's the same game or is it just a trailer?
It's the same game.
Okay.
Well, no,
It takes-
Life is Strange 2 takes place with different people.
Yeah, but
I know that
it takes
much.
place in the same universe as Captain Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's great. Like it's so crazy how kids, because that really shows them how they deal with like their trauma. It's
Yeah.
like to get over it, they make it something evil, and they try to be the good side of that.
Yeah, they put it in like their imagination. And,
It's so deep down in there
Yeah.
that no one like says anything, and you know that your dad is also hurt
yeah.
because he's drinking and he's taking it out on you.
Oh shit! I just made that connection.
Yeah.
I was like,
It
why
was-
is he an alcoholic? That makes
Oh,
sense
it
now.
was
Fuck.
And it's-
it was
it's
such a
just-
good trailer
That's one thing I
thing.
will give Life is Strange.
It's a good demo.
It has a
It
deep
good emotional
meaning
touch.
behind it.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen in Life is Strange, the first one, it's like you have a choice to save your best friend,
Yes.
who's on like a monitor, or go back in time and save
Oh
your dad
my
from a car
God.
wreck or
Oh.
something.
Well, what happens is if you go back to her and you keep her dad from going in the car to pick up the mom the day he's supposed to get hit,
Mhm.
she gets hit instead.
The girl.
The girl,
Yeah.
and she's completely quadriplegic. Or, like lives off a machine and wheelchair and everything.
I remember you killed her.
Yeah, I did. Because, well, I mean, I got there and there's a whole different universe. Now you're like a preppy, like, popular kid.
Oh yeah, you're in the
place.
Vortex Club.
Yeah, and you go and you find her, and she like goes, "I had such an amazing day, and I know you have to leave." And she's like, "And I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave me." She's like, "But I'm not going to make you make that choice." She's cranked that thing up to 11 and inject me with enough morphine to put me to sleep and kill me.
Yeah.
Turn up the morphine, and it was like, oh.
And
You
I
did
was
it.
like, because I knew if I said no, I don't want to do that shit, she would get pissed off
Yeah.
and not want to see me anyways.
I mean, I wouldn't
And I was
want to
like-
live life like that.
Exactly, there's no quality of life.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. But also, I definitely murdered her.
Yeah.
Because the dad was like, he's gonna walk in there, she's gonna be
Yeah.
dead, and the only other person that was in there was
It's
you.
gonna be Max, but she's gonna be here prep yourself again. She's like, why the fuck am I here?
Not even gonna lie, I teared up. At that
It
part.
was-
I like,
oh.
holy
It has
shit.
a very, and you know, they hit a lot of good spots on the game. It's a very emotional. It has a lot of meaning to it, but again, I can't get into it. I don't know why, but I do need to try it to get my honest opinion.
But see, the thing is too, is like the reason the world is getting destroyed. Like at one point there's like tunes.
Because she's
Yeah.
changing the reality. And
Yeah, because she's supposed to. That Chloe is supposed to be shot by Nathan,
yeah,
and you stopped it from happening. And now the universe has gone out of fucking whack.
yeah.
And
She
now,
almost dies like fucking 5
the
times.
universe every episode tries to kill her
Yeah.
to set
It's
things
trying to-
right.
yeah.
But you keep using your power to stop it, and shit starts fucking going wrong. And to the point where there's a fucking massive
Yeah.
hurricane about to take
Because,
down completely.
you know,
Yeah.
the best way to kill her is to kill everyone else.
I heard, I've seen clips of it. Like, I know the logist of it, like what happened, and just from you guys telling me before.
Yeah.
And it's like, I heard something about like the storm's coming, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And like the world starts getting destroyed.
Yeah,
but
The prequel is called Before the Storm, and I love that.
That was a very good one too.
Yeah.
That one didn't hit me as hard.
It was,
It was good, but the ending just didn't hit as hard.
yeah.
Because you find shit out about her dad and all this kind of stuff, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
So you go and you have a choice basically to either tell her the truth or not tell her the truth. If you tell her the truth, she just gets pissed off,
yeah.
and then like that's the end. And then if you don't tell her the truth, then nothing changes. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, well, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, that hits a good point. It's like, would you rather know something or just live with?
Yeah, it'll destroy her if she
Yeah,
knows.
Dude.
I'm saying for us.
Yeah.
Like in our life,
Yeah.
I would rather not know.
I would say
than
my
know.
my favorite part of Before the Storm is when you have Chloe, fucking Rachel's dad, and Rachel's stepmom, I guess,
Yeah, and they're sitting
all
at the table.
all like screaming at each other, and Rachel's just sitting there. And what she does, she picks up a bowl of whatever the food was. She picks it up and just drops it, and it shatters the glass table, and she just walks out. And I was like, that was a fucking That's just ends everything.
Yeah, she just fucking broke the entire table.
She said nothing. She just boom and was gone.
Yeah. They get the emotions down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they really do, but that one, I don't know. That one just didn't have a lot of emotional touch to it. This one, however, this Life is Strange 2, I can kind of feel like an older brother and a younger brother having to fend for themselves.
We saw the first half hour, and that was amazing.
That looks...
Life is Strange 2. Is it? It doesn't have the same story. It's not the same people from last.
No.
No.
It's
okay.
No, it's an older brother and a younger brother.
It's two.
You know what?
Spanish kids, I'm pretty sure.
Hispanic.
Yeah,
I've
Hispanic.
Literally can't tell you about. I've seen it though, but I can't remember anything about. I know what you're talking about, but
I know people have finished it already. I'm definitely finished it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for all the episodes to come out.
But yeah, I definitely
because there's
play.
only 3 right now.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Play 1 and then we could play 2.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, it's just I don't know, man. I'm very passionate about those games.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be like I fucking hate you because you hate Life is Strange, but I don't see why you just can't get into it.
I mean, I have to play it.
Yeah.
So.
You want me to tell you the one thing that I think's funny about it though is like I seen this game like in 2016 or something like that when it first came out, or like 2014, whenever it was, and I was like, oh, it's a chick thing. I don't want to fucking play that game. That looks stupid. And like 4 years down the line,
4 from 2016.
Wait, we played it in 2018.
Yeah.
Didn't we? 2 years.
There you go.
I go to his house and I walk in. He goes, Ethan, I have a game for you. And I know everything about it, and I just want to watch you play it. I was like, okay. What is it called? Life is Strange. I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this game. And I was going into it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this game so much. And I went into it, and I was hooked from the first episode.
Yeah,
because I loved the soundtrack.
You
the
were
soundtrack was great.
Hooked from basically the beginning music, yeah.
Yeah.
And then fucking Kate got that fucking paper ball thrown at her, and you were like,
she's gonna kill herself. I was like, she's gonna kill herself. I already know this.
That was
and
the fucking.
I left, and she tried.
Yeah, it was the first
I
thing.
knew nothing about her.
It
I had
was
to talk her down.
The first thing Ethan said.
Isn't there like a girl on the roof?
Yeah.
That's Kate.
Where you can't reverse time to stop
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I went up and I was around her room, and that was my chance to like kind of snoop to learn stuff about her. I didn't snoop. I was like, nah, she needs her privacy. I walked out, and all of the questions were like of stuff that I could have found out about, and I was like,
But yet you knew so much by accident.
Yeah, I was just like,
You were
See,
just,
I've seen the first episode where she's like on the roof about and you have to talk about. I think I saw Brad, and he fell. She died.
yeah.
So
A lot of people do.
yeah. I didn't know anything, and I succeeded.
why is that? Like in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
There's a scene where you have to talk down a man.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Not a lot. That's a good point.
Because the droid.
Second
because
game.
Wait, what?
Second game about people trying to. You had to talk someone off a roof.
I thought you were asking why
No.
Cyborg or the
No.
Android was
No,
trying to
no.
kill
It's
No.
like literally the first 30 minutes of the game. You have to like talk someone down from jumping off or something, or shoot them, or stop.
It's like, please.
It's crazy.
I do like how even the best ending is to get the girl away and then they snipe him.
Oh yeah,
And
but
it
he's
was
an
like, oh.
android.
Yeah, he's a deviant.
I mean,
And it was like, but I wanted to protect everyone, and he got shot.
He's gonna get killed no
I don't
matter
give a
what.
fuck about androids. I mean, I love them.
You know, fucking, she's traumatized over there.
Oh yeah, easily.
Wait, didn't her dad get shot?
Yeah, he killed the parents. Pretty sure he did.
No, I'm pretty sure the mom was still there. She was getting drugged out of the hallway. Remember?
Yeah, the mom was
like,
there.
"What? Is this the negotiator?" And he went, "Yes, I'm."
You're sending the droid?
Yeah.
You're sending a droid to save my girl.
Yeah.
You should be sending him.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure they killed the dad.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
with a knife, right?
No, it was
he
a
got
gun.
kitchen
No, he
knife.
got
It was a gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he got shot because you can find the trajectory.
yeah,
I love that when you can like set up the scene and stuff. It's so good.
What about that time where the android was thought to have left, but he was in the attic?
oh my
He
god,
stabbed the dude like
Yeah.
40 times. And the whole reason
27 stab wounds.
because he just kept beating him with
Yeah.
the bat, and then he ends up hitting his head against the like
Oh my god, yeah.
until his head explodes.
Yeah, and you have a choice of like, there's nothing up here, or be like, he's there.
Yeah, but you were trying to be the guy in the job, and you were
I was the man on the job. It was like, we got the deviant.
But then then he met me Marcus. And I was like, I kept saying all the right things, and then I made him become deviant. And I was like, yeah.
Because I couldn't shoot him, you know?
You could have.
Yeah.
You could have shot me.
It was like,
What happens if you shoot Marcus? A fight ensues, and we're just gonna have to get shit.
yeah, there was the point at the end where we were both holding onto one controller, hitting the buttons for our character. He would hit Marcus' button, I hit Connor's buttons.
They could have really made that a 2-people game.
They could have.
Just you play Marcus, you play Connor.
And then we cared about Kara. We were trying to protect fucking what's her name.
We sacrificed one guy.
They kind of hit me.
Oh my god,
I kind
yeah.
of found out the secret though, like when they got into the ship or whatever. When she was this girl and she was like, "You're not hungry," and she was like, "No."
I didn't know that.
And then when they got into the ship, I was like, "Wait a minute!" It all connected. I was like,
Yeah,
She's an android."
It was.
And then there was multiple of them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
When we saw like the other child, I was like, why is Alice there? Why does she have that on? It's like, that's not Alice. I was like,
I never knew. I was like,
I
What?
love a game with the twist. It's so good.
dude, the fucking when they started gunning down at androids, I was like, play dead. He just fall over and go.
I was like,
I was like, please don't double tap. Please
I
don't
know.
double tap.
Oh yeah, I found.
You're playing dead.
Oh, I
I
found.
love those memes.
Yes.
By the way, I watched some more Detroit, and I found out we didn't have to sacrifice that one guy at the Canada border. He would have let us through anyways.
Really?
Yep, they would have let us through.
Oh yeah, I saw Rap play it, and yeah,
We were-
get through.
They would have let us through anyways.
Dude, I was so scared, man. I was like,
I remember.
He gets
I
there.
wasn't gonna sacrifice the big android. the big
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude. I wasn't gonna sacrifice the woman that helped us get.
Yeah, we sacrificed a different android that I forgot his name.
Yeah, it
His
was
name was
a,
like Sam. He was
Yeah.
the dude at the carnival.
Yeah.
yeah. It's some random, and you're like, hey, look at him. He's a.
No, I think you do it like telepathically. It's like we need help, and it goes, I got you. And it was like everyone get through.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry, he'll never know the difference. He gives the kid like a lollipop. It's like, I don't eat this.
I can't eat.
Yeah, that was a good.
Dude, their engine could have been completely different. They could have been thrown to like a fucking compactor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We talked about this for a really long time.
it's fucking good.
We need
I
want
don't.
to
That,
get in the last topic.
I'm just trying to talk so we don't get to the last topic.
Why? It's a very important topic.
No, I mean.
Because
Oh,
Ethan
yeah,
knows
right.
how I feel about it.
About guns?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is the whole reason for a podcast is to talk about.
Is it?
I mean, I like to talk about random stuff like video
Yeah.
games, D&D, and stuff. But also, I mean, when something this important comes up, I feel like we should be able to talk about it. So
Yeah.
so people can learn and maybe we can make a difference. I know this is like really emotional and shit, but it's just like
Video games.
I mean, it's pretty important.
Yeah.
It's for our generation.
Yeah. It's on the news, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Video
Can't ignore
games.
this shit.
Video games have come under attack again
Yeah.
for some reason.
I mean, if we don't talk
Right.
about it, someone will.
I've seen a whole bunch of. I know this is. I'm not trying to make this a weapon.
Yeah.
I've seen a whole bunch of memes where it's like, video games cause violence. It's like me cropping my bills.
Yeah.
And it's just like a dude on a tractor.
Yeah.
You know.
But our topic. Sorry, I'll just let the viewers know. Our topic is the gun laws and the mass shootings on schools and stuff like that. And a lot of people have been saying guns make people violent. I mean, that's
The
not
violent
true.
games make
Yeah.
it violent.
Well, I mean, obviously guns can make people.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and games can't. Some
You
games
know,
can't.
well, it's like mass shootings, right? These obviously are planned. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not like they have a fucking M16 in their car, and they're like, I just feel like shooting up a school,
Yeah, they
and then
plan
they
this
just
shit out.
grab the M16
Or
and then
the-
walk into the school.
what was it,
Like,
the-
they do shit.
Was it in El Paso Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy just,
Dude.
but this guy walked in first.
Yeah.
Looked around and then walked back out, grabbed his stuff, and then walked back in to do that.
There's two things I saw on the news. It was there was going to be another shooting at a Walmart.
Mhm.
This guy.
He just walked in with like his armor and his M16 like just hanging on the side.
Yeah, it was. I guess it was an M16. I thought it was an AK or whatever. But he had a gun, and he was going in
They're
with a
hard to
lot of
get AK.
bullets. And
Just recording people, like their reactions to him saying it.
I don't know. I mean, this is just what I've heard from the news, and like the manager at Walmart or something saw it on the camera.
And called.
Yeah, and a guy, a firefighter, had a gun, and he hold him until the cops got there,
Yeah.
and he prevented another Walmart shooting.
Yeah, but see, I heard that because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I heard
I don't know
that
the
this
full
guy.
details.
I heard that this guy had a bunch of ammo,
Mhm.
had a vest on,
Yeah.
had his M16 or AK or whatever it was on the side with a loaded 40 sidearm.
Mhm.
And he was walking around, and he walked in Walmart, not holding a gun and aiming at anybody or nothing, but just had his like camera and recorded people's reactions of them getting scared. But when they went up to him and were like, "Hey, what were you doing?" and they arrested him, he was like, "I wasn't going to shoot up or anything. I was just wanting to show people that by me carrying this, I'm not a threat." So it's like, of course it's going to
But,
scare
like-
people. You walk in with a vest and thousands of rounds of ammo and an M16 draped.
Like that's
You think I'm not going to be scared?
Yeah.
Of
I
course
don't
I'm
know.
going to be scared.
That's why we have the concealed gun law, and even
Yeah.
then, I just
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the second thing I saw was
but a lot of people, you have to apply for conceal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, anyone can do that.
Yeah.
It's not that
no,
hard.
not anybody. Like a criminal?
Well, you're not a
who did
criminal.
robbery?
But it's
You're not a
easy.
criminal until you do the shooting.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's
But I mean,
easy. It's
not
easier
everybody
to
can
get a
get
gun.
conceal. Like if you're in the military, you can't conceal. I think that's a thing
Others.
because it was like you're trained with weapons.
Apparently, a whole bunch of Walmarts are pulling ads that have like violent video games.
That was the thing I
Yeah,
was trying to get
even
into.
though they have aisles filled with guns.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go, I saw this today on Snapchat. Walmart has taken out video games, violent video games,
Yeah.
off their TVs or whatever because they make people violent with guns, but they still sell guns in their stores. That makes sense, right? No.
There's a whole bunch of shit that's going on. With like, there's a difference. If you're playing a video game to the point where you can't, you think it's okay to go out here and just shoot up a fucking airport,
Mhm.
like off of No Russian and Modern Warfare 2, then you need to stop playing video games.
Speaking
That
of
is fucking.
speaking of, Activision has made a statement saying that Call of Duty is not a political game.
Yeah.
It's like it's a very political game, you know?
Yeah, it has a
Like-
lot to do with like the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they're literally doing terroristic things to prove that NATO isn't going to protect them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was like a thing that was happening. Like Makarov plans this mass shooting in an airport to prove that NATO is not in Russia. They're not going to help you.
Yeah.
But yet he wants the Russian people to back him. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
You know?
So like, I think we should go around the table one by one and just give me your opinion on like, what's your opinion on the gun laws about these mass shootings and things like how would you fix it? Just real
man,
fast.
I don't know how to
that's a hard
fix it.
question.
Really?
That's a hard question. Because, like, in my own personal opinion, I've been trained to, like, know how
Yeah.
to handle a weapon. So I'm not gonna, I know how to respect a weapon, I'm not gonna, of course, as soon as I'm able to carry a pistol, I'm carrying a pistol.
Yeah.
Legally, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Legally.
Yeah.
Because of the same thing that happened, of the wrong people are going to get the guns no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, if that firefighter didn't have the pistol and hold that guy at gunpoint until the cops got there, what if he did shoot up? You know what I mean? What if he did go in there and shoot up? The fireman stopped him with the gun. That's why I like the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, there's also got to be a little something done to make it less, not so easy for the wrong people to get the guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like people who are mentally ill.
But you
Yeah.
say
Like people who are mentally
Yeah.
ill get these guns so easily, and it's like you know that they're mentally ill and that their violent tendencies are higher than mine.
Mm.
So why are you giving them a gun? I don't understand that. You know what I mean? So obviously, that's what I feel, anyways.
I think talk about the wrong people getting the gun, but the only real gun crimes that happen is in America, where there's just guns everywhere.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
America
also,
has the
how
highest
many-
gun killings and stuff. Like Australia has had what 4 or 5 shootings in the last year.
Yeah.
New Zealand
Yeah.
has had that big,
America has-
that big mosque.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not 300. That's too many. But like what 30, 40
I mean,
last
there's-
year or something. So
It's
Yeah, but
definitely
you're also
more.
not, but you're also not going to hear, oh, there's a shooter in Thailand who shot 2 people in a Thai store.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, that guy was the wrong person to have a gun.
yeah, but we have a higher rate than like the rest of the world.
Isn't El Paso like the 256 shooting in America? Like this year?
Oh,
Yes, this.
They had 256 shootings this year.
Look it up. Like we
Oh.
want to make sure we're spitting facts.
I
But
need to check.
I mean, talking on the me personally on the subject. I mean, you're right. Like there's mental people who just can get a gun so easily. Law and Order, one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Spectre, SVU.
Yeah.
They show an episode where a girl just bought a gun off the street, just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, people, like you said, if people want guns,
They're gonna get them.
yeah.
They're gonna get.
But it's easier to get a gun than a car. Through a car, you have to go through all this stuff, all this paperwork.
Credit.
Yeah.
With a gun, how long does it take to get a gun?
I mean, to get a gun,
Yeah, like
you can go
licensing
in.
and stuff.
Oh, as long as you are okay.
I feel like-
not a criminal within a
I feel like you
certain
could
amount of
get it
time,
in a
you can get one
day.
on the day. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
But if you are mentally ill, all that kind of stuff, it's supposed to take forever. You can still
But no one
carry.
knows that.
But that's the thing is that
still carry
Yeah.
takes like a month.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's a month at max. To get a car, it takes maybe you could get it lesser, but
well,
it
that's
could take longer.
that's a month to hide the gun.
Yeah.
To not hide it, then you can get it in
the
a day.
You can just carry it.
That's
And then
it.
I can go to Walmart and shoot up. And then the biggest problem I have is America says in our rights or whatever, the rights to bear arms. Okay, that's cool. But I shouldn't be able to bear, an AK or
You can't,
an RPG.
that's illegal.
You can carry an AK.
Yeah, you
With
can.
thought
the
that was-
proper
I
license.
thought that was illegal in
You can
America.
carry any gun
Never
you
mind.
want.
You have to go through a whole.
Not
Now,
every
it's
gun,
illegal to
but-
carry an AK with a silencer, but you can apply for each. And as long as you got them, you can fucking carry them.
Why do you need a gun that big? Please give me one example.
There's people.
Not
who
hunting
do
with an
doomsday-
AK.
There's people who do doomsday prep. Hey, fucking I Am Legend. He was
Doesn't-
hunting with an M16.
I know, and that's what I'm saying though.
Doomsday
You-
prepper doesn't matter. Prep after the doomsday, really.
I mean, yeah, you
Prep
have
food.
guns for hunting. You have guns to keep yourself safe, like pistols and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't need an AK to keep yourself safe.
Hey man.
You don't need an
I
M16.
completely agree with that.
That's why I'm
completely
saying
agree
they
with
should
that.
take out certain guns away. And I'm not a gun person. You are though, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I think people with guns, should carry them to protect us. But there are also people who want guns. Bad people can get them still.
Oh,
But
they're
won't
gonna
have.
get. That's the problem I have. It's just I don't want guns to be taken away
Yeah.
because all you're doing is taking the guns away from the good people. Because if like me, not saying I am,
Yeah.
but if but yeah, I mean, it's just what I was saying was the reason I can't back taking guns away completely from the American public
Yeah.
is because, and I know people completely disagree with this. They're like, who gives a fuck? But all you're doing by taking away guns is taking away the people's right who are trying to do it legally to get a gun.
Yeah.
Right? And I understand completely what you're saying about you can go to Walmart, and as long as you've never done this shit before, you can get one within the day and then go shoot something up. I understand that. But if you're taking away all of this ability to go through this background check and all this stuff, he's going to go get one anyways.
And that's,
If he
I'm not
really
going
wants to
against
shoot
you,
up Walmart, he's going to shoot up
Yeah.
Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to happen.
But that's not what I'm not going against you. I totally
No,
agree.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's like you go shoot up Walmart with the pistol, and let's just say it's automatic and you have other stuff on it. I mean, you're not going to kill that many people. I mean, you're going to kill people, but not that many. Unless I went to Walmart with an M16 or an AK-47
And just started shooting through the aisles.
I think I'm going to get a lot more people with that than.
Yeah, you shouldn't just be allowed to carry in an M16 to Walmart and then be like, I'm gonna be terrified if I see that shit.
I also
Yeah.
think
They
you
can
need to
shoot
take-
me across the store with no problem.
Yeah.
You know?
I also think you need to take a mental background check. And I know people are like, I don't have. I mean, like, if you want a gun that bad, I feel like
You should go through the necessary
Yeah.
steps
Yeah.
to do it. Yeah.
so. That's like,
Do it legally.
yeah.
Do it. And of course, it's going to get. I already know it's going to get to the point where more of this shit happens, more of this shit goes down, and it's going to get stricter, stricter, stricter to the point where nobody's going to be able to get any guns, and then they're just going to be like, you know what, just get rid of guns altogether.
See, I don't want to get rid of guns.
I'll be fine with that.
I mean,
I know.
Me personally, yeah, but like other people, they live with guns all their lives, and it's like, why are you taking this right away from me?
Yeah.
And it's also in the amendment. That is our right. So
yeah, unless you want to take away a complete full amendment.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to rewrite the amendment. Like, you have the right to a militia, like what Mr. Holloway said.
Yeah.
You have the right to a militia, as in you have the right to bear arms when the government is not treating you right.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna be like, but you can't do it unless that's a thing.
Yeah, I heard something about the amendment, like who wrote the. I'm so stupid right now, but who wrote the amendment?
Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
Yeah. He forgot to put like a comma or something somewhere, and it like completely changed it. So it's like you have the right to bear arms, and it was like you needed to put a comma somewhere so it would make more sense. Like you can have guns, but you can't have guns.
Yeah.
It's like you can have an M16 and a pistol, but you can't have it in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, most of the rest of the world is doing pretty great without the guns, you know? UK, they're doing...
Until they took away knives. You know, because people were just stabbing each other at this point.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, time to take away knives.
but you looked up.
But I agree, they are doing better.
255 this year.
This year.
In
Mass
El Paso?
shooting
No, mass shooting.
in America.
Oh, okay.
Which, a mass shooting is a shooting that has killed more than 4 people.
Yeah.
There are more shootings than there are days this year.
So.
Not like the full year, but like
Yeah,
days that have
yeah,
happened so
that has
far.
happened, yeah.
So.
Dang.
I mean, there's probably other shootings around the world too, but mass shootings wise, 250. That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah. Which, I'm not trying to sound not remorseful
Yeah.
to the families. Like, I'm completely remorseful. I would never want anyone to be killed
Yeah.
over guns. But it's like, also, you know, it's just hard for me to grasp around the fact that they think taking away guns is going to stop mass shootings.
No,
You know what I mean?
made a
Like,
fair
you can say that UK is doing better. Okay, yeah, because they made it harder,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm all for that. That's what I'm saying. Go for stricter gun laws. Make it harder for them. But you can't tell me London or England itself hasn't had mass shootings.
No, they do, but
They
America has more though.
It's just less.
They had
Yeah.
one 2 years ago, and I think that was like ISIS. So,
No, that was in France.
was that France?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was France.
I thought there was also one in London.
No, I'm
somewhere.
pretty sure that was Paris, France.
I know the one in France, but I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere.
There
in
may have
England.
been. I don't remember that one. But still, you know, it's one thing I can't stand about it too is how it's like all the news stations are like it's possibly ISIS that influenced this person. And it's like you're trying to make me hate ISIS,
Yeah.
but it's like
But that's what the news does though. They always overhype something. It's like
But if we just
ISIS. And it's like
okay, you went over my head there.
Yeah.
like
It's like just say he was mentally ill.
just give me
and I'll
straight up
agree.
facts.
Yeah. And also,
Unless you give me proof that it was ISIS related, then it's
Yeah.
like okay, all right, now I'll believe it.
also kind of just like not like ignore ISIS, but if we ignore them, then they'll really just go away, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those things like a bully.
Yeah.
It's like if you just don't give a shit, he's not going to continue bullying you because if he's like, oh, you fucking 4 eyes, you got 4 eyes,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
you
Now,
know,
you were saying something earlier about Trump.
What?
I swear I talked to.
I'm pretty sure that was you talking about Trump.
No. I never talked about Trump.
I was talking about Trump saying that at one of his addresses or whatever, he was like, he was saying that we need to get rid of the gruesome and grisly video game industry that's causing the violence-induced shootings and all this kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things he said. And I was just like, how does this come out of nowhere? Like,
Because he doesn't do research.
how many times has it been proven that video games have actually caused a mass shooting?
None.
Then why is that a thing? Then why is that a thing?
This is what happens. A shooting happens, then the public or the media picks some
They-
stupid reason, video game, and then people talk about it like we're doing now, and this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to get to the government. The government's not going to do shit, and then it's going to happen over again.
Purge Island.
No,
Purge Island!
but it's because they need something physical to blame, you know?
Yeah.
Because
It's like Hitler with the Jews.
Yeah, because people don't really want to blame mental for things.
Yeah.
Because then you really start trying to question yourself. Like, should I go in for therapy? But no one wants to go in, even though most everyone should go in.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree with what you're saying.
I'm going to just slide this in. It's a little note. I'm going to
Okay.
You're gonna slide it in where?
Yeah.
Purge Island
Stop.
would eliminate this issue.
It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
I feel like mass shootings would happen, and then those people were gonna
Because-
get sent to Purge Island.
In high school, after high school,
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted a gun, you won't be able to get a gun during high school or before. But after high school, you would have to take a mental test with the school-wide
I feel
test.
like
And if you
Is this
fail
just
that
made up?
mental part of the test, can't get a gun.
this is bringing up Ethan's thing of if someone really wants a gun, they'll get a gun.
Yeah, they're gonna get a gun anyways.
Yeah, but if they fail, they're going to the military or Purge Island.
What about if
Wait,
there's
so
military mass
so if they
shootings?
fail,
Still
if
working
they
on the
fail
kinks.
the mental,
Still working on
you're gonna send them to the military.
No.
So they're
No,
not
no.
gonna get a gun, but you're gonna give them a gun. That's what you just said.
No.
We're gonna put them in an office.
We there's 3 ways. There's 3 splits. Military, Purge Island, another path.
Another path.
Still working on the kinks, but I don't want to keep.
You're
this
on the
whole-
right
I
track.
don't want to keep this whole episode. Purge
You're
Island.
on the right track, but it's
If
still
you
wrong.
fail-
Yes.
you're taking this huge test. It's like taking the ACT, the SAT, and a psychic exam.
A
All
psychic
together.
exam.
Yes.
See if you can move things with your mind.
Is it? Wait, did I say that wrong?
Yeah.
Is it not psychic?
It's not psychic.
Mental?
It's mental.
Mental test.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. You're taking a mental exam, and if you fail the mental exam, you can pass everything else. But if you fail the mental exam, you cannot get a gun. If you pass everything else, though, you can, go to the Navy or go into the workforce or go to college or
Or
whatever.
do we only have a navy?
Oh, I mean military. My bad. I mean,
You can't
I'm
remember everything
stupid,
else.
So, but I'm just letting you know.
I'm just
Purge Island would
saying
eliminate
you suck.
this image.
It wouldn't. This image.
People,
Actually, you know what? If you guys want to comment, then let us know if Purge Island would eliminate the gun, the mass shootings, and all that stuff.
Make a video
Honest answers.
explaining
If
everything.
yes,
Why don't-
tell us why. If no, you don't have to say anything else.
I was gonna say why don't we let the UK take us back over? But then I realized, then I remember the political stuff they're having,
That's the whole reason.
and
Also,
Yeah, you mean
taxes-
Brexit?
Yeah.
taxes get made from Purge Island.
Brexit.
okay. Also, their prime minister right now is the British Donald Trump, except somehow worse.
Nice.
So
They can't say shit about
There-
us now.
Ah, you thought Donald Trump was bad? You got this guy
Yeah, but we're
now.
almost done with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
unless he gets reelected.
2 terms.
I'm moving back to Africa, boys. Getting on that boat.
You're gonna row the ocean
Back to home.
back home.
Back with malaria and
Yes.
all that other stuff.
Is it bad? You said back with malaria. I thought that was a
It's bad
person.
when-
It was like back with my boy malaria.
Never had a girlfriend. Well,
There's gonna be like a
Stop.
13-year-old girl that slides into your DMs.
I'm 19 years old.
Please, no one under the age of 18.
I ain't trying to go to jail for that shit.
I'm not gonna be another YouTuber that goes to jail for that.
Oh God. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that was a good talk.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
the last 25 minutes, 30 minutes was
About.
about the guns.
Yeah.
So I'm happy
Was
we
it?
got it out there.
Yeah.
And I know you were trying to avoid it.
I just,
It's a very important
Well,
thing, though.
the reason he was trying to avoid it is because he has a very different view.
What's your
yeah.
view
He's
on it?
he's very
Fuck.
he's very like the British side of it. You know what I mean? Like
No
he don't want
guns.
guns.
Oh.
Who gives a fuck
Get
about
rid
it?
of all guns.
But
Me?
you're like,
It'd be.
I'm very I don't want to say very Republican,
yeah,
but when it comes to guns, I'm Republican with that.
See-
Where like I don't want guns taken.
yeah. But like on your views, you like this is what I've noticed, and maybe I'm wrong. I've seen like a lot of Republican things,
Yeah.
but I'm very Democrat. I mean,
Yeah.
and we're still friends. I mean, it's just a talk.
I'm third
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
The Green Party.
Whatever, bitch.
Prime Minister.
Libertarian.
But like,
I said libertalia. Libertarian. You're a liberal.
I think we need an equal balance of everything. Definitely some stricter gun laws. If anything, I mean, the problem's still going to be there, but please just put some stricter gun laws.
Oh, if I was a congressman or whatever, and someone said, okay, take away guns, no. But if someone was like, okay, we need to make it harder for the wrong people to get guns, it's like, yeah, it's going to make it harder for the good guys.
Yeah.
But it's also going to make it harder for the bad guys, unless they just go and illegally buy a weapon, right? But it's going to make it harder if they're trying to get one legally, and I'm fine with that. I would rather go through the struggle of trying to get one myself, even if I'm not, obviously, if I'm not going to shoot anything up.
Yeah.
But I will take that as me being, it being harder for me to get one, as long as it's harder for another guy to get one who's going to do some serious harm with it. The reason I love guns, I mean, I just love shooting guns.
Yeah.
I just love going to the range and shooting guns. I just love
fun
shooting.
thing. It relaxes some people. I mean,
I really do love it. I really do. I mean, I don't shoot a lot of guns. I don't shoot them often, but when I do, I love it.
I also just can't do loud noise. It's too
That's why you
much.
got little.
No,
It's too much. It's too much.
something I wanted to say.
You mean recoil? You can't stand recoil.
No, just loud noise. Anything.
If you have earmuffs, it goes boom. You don't even hear
It
it.
doesn't matter. It's still.
It does matter. You just don't want to touch a gun.
I don't.
Then just say you don't want to touch a gun. Loud noises. I can scream, and you're like,
Well, I was fucking competition. And I was. Well, fucking competition. And I was covering my ears the entire time.
what?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're completely different on kind of that stuff. I mean, we kind of agree.
Yeah, I'm very in the middle. I mean, it's getting to the
Obviously,
point,
we need to do something.
Yeah.
But I just don't want guns taken. He's just like, fuck guns.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting to a point where I'm not a gun person. It's getting to a point where I might need to buy myself a gun.
Yeah.
Just a small one or something.
Oh no,
because
dude, I'm grabbing a
I ain't
pistol as
trying
soon as
to-
I'm legal.
I ain't trying to.
I never will.
Wait, how old do you have to be to?
21.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You
thought
can
you had to
you
be
can get a
18.
rifle and shotgun to get. You can get a rifle like an M16 and stuff,
Yeah.
and a shotgun when you're 18. But you can't get a pistol unless you're 21. Because it's easier to conceal. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but yeah, like I'm going to a school right now, Macon, and it's one of the most dangerous parts in America. I mean, Georgia at least. I mean, there's Atlanta and other places, and then
Yeah.
of course you have the rest of America. But like Macon is pretty bad. Like, I went to a Waffle House, right? This was for not my birthday, but in November I had a friend used to. It was November, and her birthday was like before mine or whatever. And we went to a Waffle House. Well, not even a mile away from my college. We got out of the car, went there, and the manager came out with his hand like this. It was like, we're gonna have to ask you to get back in the car. We just got robbed. I was like,
Oh my god.
yeah. I was like, what? And it's like, yeah, we just got robbed. We just called the police, and we could hear sirens of police coming. And we're like, get back in the car. We got in the car. We went to Wendy's because it was like a little bit down.
Don't drive off that fast, you know.
Yeah, but we went right back to our dorms, and we're like,
Dang.
what the fuck? And then I think a week or something in Macon, a woman went to go look at the school that I'm going to,
Yeah.
and she got robbed from her purse.
Dang.
Yeah, and then another guy was like, he stopped at a gas station. He was like, getting gas, and a guy came up with him with a gun, and he said, "Give me your key and your wallet and all that stuff." And it's like, all right, cool. Gave it to him and got shot. Yeah, he died. That's how bad it's getting in like Macon and the rest of the world. So I'm just like, I might need a gun.
Hey, you want to come down to Marietta? It's pretty nice.
I mean, I'm going one more year there, and then after that,
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out.
Where
of
are you
there.
going after that?
Savannah, hopefully to
Oh,
SCAD.
to SCAD?
Yeah.
Dang, that's going to be a lot harder
I
for
know.
you to come
Dude.
up.
I don't remember. I don't remember if it was Savannah or when we went to State one year, when we drove by like a store and it had like bullet holes in the glass. And we're like, what the fuck happened there?
I don't remember that.
I remember that because we drove by it and I was like, that's fucking holy shit.
Wait,
Literally, holy shit.
You guys go to St. Louis?
No.
So you don't know about that story?
No.
I will tell you. you guys next time on the podcast. I'll tell you
But-
behind it or later on. But
Okay.
I just like how you have all those stories. In Marietta, I had a guy come up ask for some bus change. I gave it to him, and he walked away, and that was it.
I mean, Atlanta it's not bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some bad things that happen in Atlanta, but it's not that bad as Macon. Like, I'm actually scared. Sorry, a story just popped up in my head. It was.
I'm actually scared.
I think
Damn.
it was a month before I got out of school. I was just sitting in my dorm. Actually, no, I woke up for breakfast. I was like, man, I'm going to go get some eggs, some bacon, because I was going to cook for my friends. And I got in my car. I drove to Walmart, which is like maybe 2-3 miles down the road. Everything is kind of really close.
And it was
to the
in El
college.
Paso. Is that too far?
I'll kill you. But I
Sorry.
drove there, and I saw police looking in the woods. I was like, what the
In
fuck
the
are they
fucking
doing?
wood. Oh,
Got
God.
my food, came back, cooked breakfast. Later on that night, I heard there's a man killer or whatever loose. And we're like, so that's the cops we saw. I locked my door. I was like, no one going outside. We're staying
Oh, my
in
God.
here. We'll be safe. And like, I was making jokes the whole entire time. I was like,
Oh,
man,
no.
what if they come in here and just kill us? I'm like, yes.
My,
But
Wow.
yeah,
the only
it's
thing I
crazy
had.
in Macon.
Wow, the only thing I had was like a guy driving like a go-kart around in parking
Yeah,
lot.
you showed us
I was
you
like, shut
sent
the
us a
fuck
video.
up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. So we're gonna wrap up. Final thoughts on just
Anything?
final thoughts on anything. It can be about the guns, about what's happening in the news. Just
Yeah,
wrap up.
it really is hard. I mean, politically, because one of our teachers really said it best. There's either a wrong answer to a political question or an extremely wrong answer. There's no right.
Yeah.
Because everyone's gonna hate something you do,
Yeah,
regardless.
can't have everyone's
So like,
everyone happy.
yeah, there's people who's like, just ban guns altogether. Just fucking get rid of them, right? Example, you just get rid of the guns.
Get him.
And then there's people who were like me, who were like, stricter gun laws make it harder for everybody to get them, at least. And,
It's hard for everyone to get him when there's none.
Yeah, but like, it's.
I mean, I
But
still get
you want me to tell you what their only other option is? Then it's like, oh, I could go to the store and maybe try to get one. Go to the store. They don't get it. Okay, then their next option is go get it illegally. Yours? I'm just gonna fucking get one off the
there's
dude
still
on the
gonna be
corner.
Black market that be like, hey, you wanna buy a gun for my trunk? All right, cool, $500.
We
Done.
can start busting down the black markets.
That's literally
How
where
you
they're.
gonna find them?
They're black.
I was gonna say look in dark corners.
But it's a hard thing to do. It's the same way with abortion. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like, I want to say it's your body, do whatever the fuck you want, but it's like, it's also some of what these people are saying are like, we can get rid of a baby at 38 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like, that is a full-born, that is a baby,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's a living creature. But, it's hard, man. That's why I would never want to be president. Because I'm going to be hated no matter what, and I'm just like, I don't want to be hated.
I mean, we had some good presidents. I mean, Trump is not one of them, but everyone else. Alright.
Eisenhower, he got us out of that Great Depression.
Washington, hey, first nigga. Abraham, that nigga got shot.
But he also
That's the
tried to
greatest.
free the slaves.
Yeah.
He made space proclamation. He went.
Yeah, he
All
was like,
slaves are
"You
free."
are free." It was like, "We're not even a party,
Yeah,
bro."
it's like,
And he was like,
no,
"Shit,
it's
I didn't
like,
think that through."
Oh.
But yeah, that's just how I stand. It's like that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know eventually it's gonna be like, it's gonna get too strict to the point where it's like, you might as well just not even be able to get guns,
Yeah.
and then it's just gonna get banned.
Morrison?
My
Final
closing
thoughts?
thought. Apparently, I'm never going to Macon. Jesus Christ! Those stories. I'm just not going there.
Yeah, it's
Never
crazy.
going to Macon.
Yeah.
I've been there once,
Really?
and that was to eat something, and then we left.
You got some?
We just stopped off.
Did you get some bacon in Macon?
No, I didn't. I got barbecue.
Barbecue?
But were you steaking with the bacon in Macon?
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
There are no Jamaicans in Macon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm
You know
just,
what you
I don't know.
sound
I'm
like
just making
right
something
now?
up.
You sound like that song with Eminem. It's like, napkins with the
Napkins. I gotta get me a napkin to wrap the napkins.
Some of this napkins.
You're sitting like a mannequin.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
You already made the making joke.
I know, but no one heard it, so I said it
Yeah, I
again.
heard it.
Yeah.
Just say
I just
anything.
didn't. Yeah, because I ignore you.
That's your final thought?
Yeah, I'm just here
All right,
making
cool.
jokes.
Bacon
mean-
jokes. Not making boats.
What?
Mine would be, we need to do something about the gun laws. Definitely, something's gonna happen one way or another. But I'm not neutral. I do. That's the whole
You're
reason I
sweet.
wanted to talk
Just
about.
let me keep my games.
Yeah, for real. Like games. If you're
Don't
that
take away games because of that
stupid,
shit. Yeah.
Just open your mind a little bit. Games are not the problem because we play games all the time.
You see me shooting up
Yeah,
Walmart?
not yet. I mean,
Don't say nice.
but what about this list I have here? With all
Stop,
the names?
stop.
No, but I mean, video games don't make you violent. It's all about who
Why the
plays
fuck
them
did you say
and the
that?
mental capacity of them.
Fucking ignore me.
What is wrong with you? Why? What the fuck is wrong with you?
There's gonna be an FBI agent just come knock on your door. It's like, can I see Xavier?
He doesn't live here. We just
Oh,
don't
you see
record.
me just running out the window.
He's right there. Get him.
Why is he running? He runs. He just does.
I don't know.
I run in
He
Minecraft,
sees a problem
I
and he
run in
leaves.
Apex.
Yeah.
But yeah, something's gonna get done. Video games are not the problem. Don't take away my video
Please
games.
no, not
If
video
I don't have
games.
video games, I'll just go to drugs. I mean, I gotta pass the time somehow.
You
Yeah.
keep just making this joke worse,
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Yeah.
It's
How
like-
else am I gonna pass the time?
TV, YouTube.
You serious?
Yeah.
What kind of YouTube is there gonna be when there's no games?
Yeah.
Fucking slow-mo guys.
No.
They're kind of like last year things.
You want me to tell you what's also last year things? This podcast. Let's get down to it. No.
Yeah, but yeah, we're basically wrapping it up. So
Yeah.
You gotta say your words.
Are we actually?
Yes, we're wrapping it up.
Oh crap! Yeah, I didn't realize we were going for that long. My name is Ethan.
I'm Morrison.
And I'm Xavier, and we're just the voices inside your head.
If I was a kangaroo.
I would fuck it.
See you guys.